Is everybody good to play the Morrison Game Factory? A puzzle? Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how good I'll be at it.
All right.
A little better than last week's.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, us as a group.
All right.
We haven't finished this.
I think you're right. Well, technically.
We hinted our way through the last.
I will meet the 10-year-old that apparently can beat that.
Okay, but we're good to play this, right?
You're good.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it going.
Let's rock and roll it.
We'll proceed on the assumption that we're good to go.
All right. Well, here. Why don't you read me first? Okay.
Me?
Who would like to read that?
Wow.
What was that?
Like, is that supposed to make it look like a loop for him? Or is it a code? I bet it's a code. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Read me first. Hey, friend. So here's the scoop. I was exploring an old abandoned board game factory when I found this box on a conveyor belt.
Boring.
Freshly printed, untouched, with the name of the factory on the front. Playing cards, dice pieces, and other games. There had to be some reason all of these things ended up in the same box, but I wasn't sure what. So I did a little more snooping, looking for the folder labeled 3248. So folder name is 3428.
Oh, here it is. I bet.
Is that
3248.
okay? Read it into where was that? Look in the folder labeled 3248 and check out what I found. I think there's a puzzle to solve here. Maybe even a whole trail of puzzles. Here's the thing. I'm not the greatest with puzzles. All I know is it doesn't seem like the sort of game that requires outside knowledge. But it does, underline, seem like a game that might require more than what's in the box. For instance, a computer with internet access. Just a tip. Well, I don't think that was thunder. I'm going to keep brainstorming, but in the meantime, I figured I'd better get the stuff into the hands of an expert. That's us.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Let's pause on that note momentarily.
Okay. You check and see if somebody just murdered someone next door.
Well, no, that would be your job.
I'm off.
This is page 8.
No, let's pause.
Page 15.
Stop doing things. We're paused, okay?
We're paused. Not.
Don't even breathe.
You guys got a lot of commitment.
We don't know how long it's going to go.
Do we have to start this all over?
I'm not doing the voices again.
You right there?
I don't think that's on the screen.
Velveeta cookies.
That's poor design. That's what?
Brought some Velveeta cookies.
Velveeta cookies.
Aren't those like meal replacement cookies? No, they're...
Blueberry.
I thought they were going to be like a meal or something.
No, I mean, I think that they're trying to get away with being like healthier
Gotcha.
snack.
I've had them before.
They're totally snacks. I mean, it's like 230
Yeah.
calories per full after. So, yeah. But no, they're definitely not a balanced, source of
What's this?
vitamins.
Guess what? I solved the number clip.
Don't start me. Don't get me.
Alright. We're going to brute force it. It's not 9.
Your name, Derek?
It's not 7. It's not 6.
Your name, Derek?
It's not 3.
Your name, Derek? Don't be
Not
crazy.
Nothing.
It's not 91.
That's a trademark.
You tried 01, 01, 002.
666, the number of the beast.
You might make it one day.
Try flip 20. I'm doing tricks. Try the funny numbers.
Why are they funny? Explain.
So you see, because
The thing about police is,
Mhm.
you know, it looks like it's got meat on it. Or wheat.
That's what makes it healthy.
It is steady energy the whole morning. 4 breakfast biscuits, 1 serving, equals 1 packet.
it's just replacement for
I
that.
thought they were.
Yeah,
I thought they were what they,
yeah.
which is why they were totally self-healthy, but still like 230.
Right.
Okay, so before we were so rudely interrupted by commotion over, my neighbor's side.
Actually, I don't think they stopped us. I think you did.
Okay.
Thank you for that immersion breaking moment.
Did you have to replace the suction cup?
I don't know, but see what you can solve if you get stuck. Check out my blog at urbanexplorer.blog. Maybe I'll have made some progress. Good luck from one adventurer to another.
Is that real? urbanexplorer.blog?
It is, apparently. They said you need internet and they put a .blog, so
They never liked us.
yeah.
The thing that's interesting is all the initials are the same, but the writing for what description, what happened is very different.
Mm.
Okay.
Looks like TY did a lot of the work and then JA came in at the end and
Well, yeah, but to Don's point, I think some of this is different handwriting.
Like,
yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that's the same handwriting, but just
that was a different pen,
yeah, different pen.
but this one is a different handwriting. Isn't that, yeah. No, maybe not. Maybe
Wheels in.
But I think the golden ones are going to be, are they?
So the site is real, and this is the same.
It's real.
It could be, like multiple puzzles at once, but I can read this.
I think. Oh yeah. I'm gonna say otherwise. I think there might be a game within a game or something. Wheels and wheels.
The Urban Explorer. Did I send you a box from an abandoned factory? I've made a bit of headway on staff. You're the expert, but if you need help, expand the post below.
I don't even need help. Yeah.
why didn't we get told that we're
Just to
experts?
double check that.
Yeah. It's a lot of pressure.
We come into these things and they say, thank you for being such an expert. I'm like, I watched the guy open a box.
I'm gonna click on the first one if it looks like it actually, because they have put this up this one side. A recent board game factory trip the other day, I explored an abandoned game factory. This was huge. Found quite a number of items.
Huge.
Folder labeled, feature folder containing 2 pages of maintenance log and a small paper clipping. It's just a inventory list, basically.
That's pretty clever.
What's that?
Oh, okay,
Make
yeah.
it look like
It
it's
is.
written with a Sharpie.
Yeah. And then
Where they bleed.
Yeah.
Even if this doesn't come into play, that's,
Still fun.
that's,
It's a good touch.
that's fabulous.
Yeah.
That's it.
This is, it is second place, so I'm not gonna click on the other links, but it says you try to make some way yourself, but if you can't make any headway, keep reading, so.
All right. This contains cards that have a back, or well, this back of this card at least. They all have the same back being calibration, and I don't know if that's meant to be the name of the game or calibration for something you did, but lots of practical cards.
Clip to this maintenance log is this little thing with quality paper. It's like plastic. It says wheels and wheels, and then it says just one more step and you're there with some codes. And then it says winning the game, the first player to successfully turn the wheels of Caesar's chariot wins the game.
All right, here we go. I'm at the heart of it right here.
Nice.
So I have a mouthful of Velveeta.
Is that an endorsement?
These machines have numbers. These machines have numbers. If you go to 3248,
Okay.
here is the description of the issue. On the 14th, 1014, machine printed hello, hello, hello at the top of each instructional manual. Ran full diagnostic, couldn't find programming issue, solved it with reset. Action, reset.
Well,
Go down to 3248. This happens on 523. Machine printed. I'm awake. Hello. Ran diagnostic. Found no issue. Solved with a reset. 82. Same machine. During off hours, machine turned on using generator power. Printed series of parts. Used up a bale of paper. Solved with reset. Different date. Machine printed. Please don't reset me on Uncle Petunia bifold board game. Solved with reset. In addition, disconnected from power for 10 minutes before reconnecting. 822, the next day from the previous day. Update. In the future, assistant plant manager requested a solution other than unplugging as it disrupts the machine learning process. Seems unnecessary, but not my call. Will resist the if there are future issues, but fingers crossed, we can get the same damn peace and quiet, or get some peace and quiet. That's all of 3248 on this page.
on this page, 714, machine switched art panels on the cover of Justice the board game so that girls were playing the game and boys were doing the dishes. Ha! That's good. All other print alignment was normal, solved with reset. 830, that is definitely them making fun of Battleship, I think it was, where
Yeah.
the cover is
Yeah.
super sexist.
Yes.
On 830, machine began choreographing basic movements. Not sure.
This is all machine 3248.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's other stuff on here as well, but
Yeah, okay.
But it
oh, I missed that one. 623, not this again. I don't know. Nadine replaced the detective's name. I guess that's machine.
Machine.
Super script.
Yeah.
Machine replaced the detective's name in the detective's game with 3248, solved with reset. 830, as I was saying, choreographed basic movements, not sure how to describe this. The sound of the movements made a song, roller rotation, tray movement, etc. Without being obnoxious, solved with reset. On 914, machine printed ASC11, art of yours truly carrying a torch and a pitchfork.
SDR. It's when you use like characters to make like, Samuel Jackson's face,
okay.
slashes or whatever.
I did not know there was a name for that. ASCII art. And pitchfork. Appeared to be based on Frankenstein's maze, box design with angry townspeople. Manager would not allow me to reset and refused to destroy the printouts. 915. Brought supervisor in to take a look at machine 3248, given its proclivity for malfunction. Recommended course of action was to remove and replace. Assistant plant manager refused to sign off, called machine a mascot. And then on 921,
So do we have a machine with a
Sentence.
evolving,
Yeah.
self-aware AI?
Yep. Yep.
on
Or is it
921,
the soul of a person trapped in the machine?
previous APM promoted to new office. New assistant plant manager signed off on hard wipe and restore, underline. Suspect this will permanently fix the issue, APM signature, AL, hard wipe and restore. And then there's no more after that.
Yeah, wait, I have an idea.
The help seems to be maybe communication from a person's, either a person or a person's soul.
It's a hello.
Okay. Okay.
But I have an idea. I think the machine is like alive.
Yeah.
You're on the something.
I think it's telling.
You're solving puzzle.
Well, no, but I think it's, we've got clues. So if we go back to what changes have the machine made, right? So we've got hello at the top of each instructional manual. Do we have an example of that instructional
I
manual?
haven't seen anything yet. I'm just looking through the catalog.
That's not the instructional manual?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rockets.
Okay, so then we've got on the way, hello, okay. And then we've got series of parts. You're not seeing any of that, right? Please don't reset me on Uncle Petunia bifold game board. Is this the Uncle Petunia bifold game?
It's bifold, so one would think.
All right, let me add one more thing just in here, just so that we finish these off. Most of these are, routine backing, checks, suction, and then there's the 3248. Then this new person comes in and has several names, right? Routine. Last day of operation, quality control inspector caught a single copy of Wheels and Wheels manual with a garbled text misprint on page 7, right after the line, one more step and you're there. Reprinted correct copy without issue, ensured all the machines were correctly shut down in the day. RIP Morrison Game Company, it's the end of the era. Okay, so this is the copy of that misprint.
Okay.
And it says just one more step and you're there. OKDZRD, GEKO, BZKK, DGNLD. Okay, so there's clearly a decoded message
Yeah.
that needs to be had here.
Okay.
And I wonder if there's something on here that gives us what this code is. So it's usually like
Right.
a letter for letter exchange, right?
Or it's back to that, that running is.
Actually, I was thinking, it says needs word list, and here's a wish list with a bunch of words.
Okay, well, but also these could be the words, and finding them could make it shape.
Perhaps, do you have your,
Transparency?
transparency, so we don't,
Okay.
And I think key here is going to be the letter K, because K seems to be in here in 3 words, and it's a double letter, so it could be.
So I don't think that I'll maybe find out more information later, but I have a picture of Uncle Petunia's, like in their catalog.
Yeah.
That's not, doesn't seem to match, yeah. I don't know what this would be, but I don't think that the art style matches.
Gotcha.
Wheels and Wheels possibly color scheme a little bit, but I think that we can really lean on other information on this yet.
I mean, this is just sorry with a question mark. I mean, these probably are letters with shapes or something.
probably, I don't think these are the words, because I'm not finding, doll or yo-yo with the O's in it
It's
here.
a word list.
The comical game of Huzzah.
Oh, wait, I think I figured it out. There's this little tasty looking package in here.
And start eating them.
I love silicon.
It's in a bag, but it's filled. Do not eat right away.
Conclusion of each round, note the configuration of targets hit the score according to the table below. High scoring.
We want to play this game?
We might be able to find.
I think, look, it's colors, match the colors, purple, yellow, blue, and red.
Some rockets.
And some rockets. I bet we can just, you roll the number that tells you how many rockets you, I mean, we can make this up as we go.
True. We've got everything on it we need, player.
I mean, it doesn't have, it has green rockets, but no green dot.
What are the
Yeah, not one that's gonna happen. Nope, there's like a wrench on them. At least one of them. Let's see, here's you aside.
Here's speechless.
Speechless. No, these are a bunch of different, images.
Okay, so here's your line of art.
Rules.
Thanks, thank you.
There's 2 more. Including the markers.
Fagert. Oh, Ingrid.
Oh, there you go.
Zonharb.
I'm gonna put this in here.
Yes, put this in.
Someone Beetlejuice if you keep reading those words down.
I don't know. I have found one word.
Have you not found OQ, OK, D, Z, R, D yet?
No.
Well, what are you doing, man?
It'd be interesting to find all the.
Say, rules to games in there?
Not rules yet, like the closest form of rules, it describes it a little bit more, because it's a featured game of the year, but it doesn't even have rules for that one yet. So far, I'm not seeing any information that looks like a puzzle or
I'm gonna actually
something.
unpack these celebration cards.
Let's see. I think Leonard already did.
Um,
I'm gonna see if these words actually do make words
So
based off of the
shapes,
colors.
Right.
pictures, and they all have the same back. So if there are identifiable printing errors in any of the game component we have, that would be seen.
Right. Yeah, and I haven't noticed anything interesting in the printed list.
This person is holding a royal flush of hearts, right? So which words are you finding?
I found speechless and secondary.
Nothing, going off a particular word
It
list?
doesn't match anything that we can find over there. There's none of those words are on here,
Oh,
so we don't know where but if we could find the word speechless and secondary
well, this is also
in a place.
title of favorite games, so maybe the answers are of games around that.
Oh, okay, that could be.
Either of those words, or second, or speech. It could be second, speech.
We've got the Queen's Tale, Cattywampus, Suit Yourself, Painful, the Comical Gale, Word Zoo, Inside Out. Most of them are two words. Umbilical, Buncombe, Numbrick, Grove, Buntoid, Celebration.
So that was not formed for me.
Ooh,
Didn't know if,
oh, weird.
isolated the colors
Wonder why it's
by
or
order,
speechless.
so numbers, if it was good words.
Interesting.
Does it look like, and some are capital, some aren't, but I don't know if that's because of kid word or.
Good attempt, but yeah, what's a gibberish for now?
I'm not. There's no use anywhere.
Multiple colors, it looks like something.
I'll pass it on. I've done my damage. It's the most I can do. I'm gonna figure out how to play calibration.
Why is it so hard to sculpt an elephant? Elephants have skin.
2.5 centimeters or whatever it is.
Yeah. The folds and nipples and skin can contain 10 times more water than flat skin does, which helps them.
So it's not a puzzle yet, but there is a Morse code chart here. So be on the lookout for Morse code.
I don't know Morse code, but this I feel like is something because it's 24. It's all levels the
Almost like
alphabet.
Braille.
Yeah, and different. Obviously, everyone is different. But to scoring, but that's obviously a code or something.
Yeah, yeah.
For words, but
Yeah, cool.
where to get those from? Target the Pirate. Have you seen anything in there?
There is a game which Target the Pirate, but I don't have any information. It's I've got Target the Pirate. All of these do have their like order number, but I don't know the significance. But if we need anything, I think the best configuration
You
for
guys
it.
with these phone pieces.
Not out of the package. Don will say that it's still a code.
I need other than that. Where's
We're in the right order.
Yeah, I've been keeping them in order. I was keeping the cards in order because it wouldn't matter.
Well, I've taken them out of order in case they represent something.
Oh. Okay.
What was the code for that? Or the
Pirate.
PR612.
Here's
Huh.
Okay. So clearly, you can mushroom, which turns you into a small being.
Okay,
These-
these four dice are identically printed, but they're incorrect. They're all incorrect in the same one.
sounds like
Okay.
they're part of the board game
Yeah, that's interesting.
because where's the Bible? Oh, you got it. They all match the colors of that, so it could be that they're supposed to be part of that.
Interesting.
So you're saying?
Yeah, so
Well, the colors-
7, 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing, the colors do match here, but the rockets only two match. The rocket ships are the colors green, yellow, red, and white.
That might be for
Red and yellow aren't part of this color scheme.
Right.
But
Yeah, the dice all,
the dice do match.
the dice were in the same bag with the rocket ships. So why are the white rocket ships and the purple rocket ships?
Right.
I don't know, but if you combine the yellow and the blue dice, you'll get the green rocket ships.
Why are we doing this?
Why do you remember?
Somebody sent us this box,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it didn't have like anything that I wanted to, just a bunch of random.
Don't you remember we're masters or whatever?
Oh, we're experts.
Yeah.
Never mind.
We are.
experts do not trust me expertise. So we've also got a bag there with a code that we need to work on.
Yeah, I could cut it open if you want.
No.
So I don't seem to see any, like, I'll pass this around if anybody, or grab it if you want it, but I don't seem to see any puzzles or information, but there are, letters and order numbers that go with different products. I don't see this game, and I don't necessarily see anything that I think.
You read it.
The color version?
You read it all out.
I read the pirate one. Oh, yes, you're right. Celebration. Game with compound words and phrases in a row. It looks like a board game.
No, sorry, did you say the blog was just for clues?
A game of
It looks like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
a game of compounded words.
And phrases in a row. And then it has the code. The only weird thing that I see is the Morrison original game table. They sell another folding table. They don't say any prices on any of these, but this one lists it at $1,999,999. So
I think better do some favors for me if you know what I'm saying.
yeah. So that's odd. Everything else seems like flavor and normal-ish as far as I can glean. Where could this board game be calibration? It could be.
That's definitely gonna be an alphabetic key somehow.
All right, I think you're
Well,
supposed to roll the dice and then just take a random letter from the whatever you roll.
There you go.
This is what, this, it was, ladies, working on, she's working on this.
Oh, nice. He's just working on it. She's working on it.
It's working. 19
And this lady is making you rocket ships.
We have rocket ship.
Target the pirates scoring. At the conclusion of each round, know the configuration of targets hit and score to the table below. So,
Morrison original game table, capability is under consider your model. This table may be prone to wobble, but at 1,999,999, that is your floor.
This,
Resistant to save and scratches is taking less of that.
this activity page does match one of the games. I forget the name of it, but this is like the cover for one of the games. It's something about, like word zoo or, yeah, word zoo. Does that have you, different?
conclusion of each round,
Jeremy's
know
an
the
advocate
configuration of the
mark.
targets.
I feel like somehow we're supposed to find some
Is it just
code,
code?
or none of those are aligned the same, right?
Is it all the
And there's
same?
24 of them,
It looks-
and that they all correspond to a letter, so it's gotta be a key for deciphering some alphabet or something. I feel like I could be wrong.
Right.
I'm only an expert, you know.
I don't be the expert. I am merely the merely expert. Yeah, I kind of wondered if it was like the shape of the positive or the negative, that something, but it really doesn't. Where do you get that?
So on the back of that, I didn't know if, because they're different colors. So I was like, oh, maybe if you do all the purples or blues in
Gotcha.
order, you'll get a word, and I certainly did not. I did not get words. At least not words that make sense.
And the letters are used more than once, so it's not a unique set of letters.
Right.
Also, up here, it seems like there could be some value in the pirates are still around today. Some of the world's most famous modern pirates, including the Merguba, the Tall,
Let me look that up. It said to get the internet.
Cambio, Braitha. So not everything that's in there is anything but clues.
I'll double check, but that's what it looked like to me. So the blog is only like this, like Urban Explorer. You're like reading the 0. It sounds like their last thing that they say is that if a building is more here than meets the eye, you should try and make sense of it for yourself, but if you can't make any headway, keep reading.
Okay.
And then the others are all other links. Their phrase is interesting. They're going like preliminary thoughts, first read what I found, and then the last one's like, okay, wow, but
Margaretha the Tall is definitely not a real pirate, or at least not according to Google. So that makes me think they're. Involve just the slightest hint of that.
I mean,
From there,
they've got hints, but yeah. This is coloring.
This stuff was curious enough, because keep the stuff.
But I don't think there's any clear differences.
Can I have
Let's see what it
boards?
is. Yeah.
Can I have a whiteboard and pen, please?
Do you want a small one or a big one?
You want whiteboard or
I'll
transparency?
take the big one.
There you
Just broken.
Groans and objectives and interdictions only.
Oh, I'm gonna try calling your phone number here. I mean, it's abandoned, so.
And that's when Gary started getting spam calls. Relentlessly.
Right.
You know,
These are all different shapes.
Thank you for calling Morrison Game Company. Spectacular board games from our family to yours. Here at Morrison, we employ the most advanced technology known to man. Our machines
Does that look like that's a V and that's a O?
no unlocked. We've even connected our patented
What
technology
are
to our phone line.
where are there D's and what are there
With one telephone call, our engineers can interact directly with our machines.
Yeah, it's OG and OG.
For
Oh, this is the
Please, oh, it might have been, but what was it? Please say machine 3227.
Some people were talking about that when they heard.
We could go.
GDK. Yes.
I mean, that seems logical.
I mean, it's like being yeah, it's OG and
This will bring up repetition.
What was the Morse code out here?
Z, Z, D, O, O, D is one.
young years. Yeah. It is all mixed declaring alphabet.
J, K, L, yeah.
So this is double L.
Alright, so I like double L, that was my second choice.
Oh, call. This is call. CALL.
Yep.
It's one more step and you're there. So you just go one step down with that finish. Call phone.
P, L,
Things.
H, U. Please help, call phone, which is what they're doing.
Okay.
So
So
they,
you solve this.
so we solve this as they are doing the action.
Yeah.
You Hey, before you guys do that, we deciphered this message.
It said, please help call phone.
It wants you to call the phone number. Did you guys do that?
Yeah, sure. We want to keep guys in Morse code.
Would it be possible for you guys to do that over here?
Would it be possible for you guys to have a yellow or trying to listen to the code?
Possibly.
Okay, then, yes.
If you want to take them down too, the more people
Keep
listen.
talking.
we employ the most advanced technology known to man.
It's-
Our
it's-
machines
it's-
work tirelessly to manufacture the games in no unlocked. We even connected our patented technology to our phone line. That's right. With one telephone call, our engineers can interact directly with our machine.
yeah, this-
Please say machine 3248.
dash, dash.
I love when you guys jump that.
I have 4 that I haven't no one messed up on.
Okay,
And then
well, the
there's
ones you do have, let's try to decode. So,
Is there this code in there?
yes, so,
Can I camera?
yes.
Can I camera take an image of?
Hey, how did you guys solve that one?
It's one letter away.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Just one more step and you're there, so you can take every letter and just go
One
one
more step.
one letter over. Yep.
Nice.
Okay. What, start with your first one.
All right. Dash dash.
Dash dash would be M.
M. Okay. 3 dashes.
3 dashes is O.
Dot dash dot.
Dot dash dot is dot dash dot is R. It's
Are
gonna
we
take more.
Morrison?
Yeah,
It's another R. 2 dots.
2 dots is I, yeah.
Okay. 3 dots is
S.
3 dashes is O. Dash dot.
And
There you go. 3 dots is S. 1 dot is A, is that right?
no, 1 dot is E.
Hmm.
Dot dash is A.
This one, I have an unknown. I'm just going to skip the 2 unknowns, so 2 blanks.
You're going to
And then E, and then dot dash dot.
dot dash dot is
R.
R.
2 unknowns, so I'm going to have 2 more blanks. 3 dashes and 2 dashes.
2 dashes is N.
I might need to call back. Did anybody else get anything different?
I can never distinguish dots and dashes.
No, I got some letters, but I just skipped a whole bunch, so I don't know.
And
11, 12, 15, 16. So we can try this again.
yeah, I mean, I like that the first one is Morrison Batman.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Right.
and it makes me feel like these are probably right, the ones that I think are.
Let's just keep doing it.
Because I know I messed up on the other one.
Yeah.
Make sure I do it to you. Get it wrong.
And it's a good thing this isn't the day of unlimited minutes.
Right. I think that what she says is it please save mission feature fold, or it's the word that she says, but he's
One of the most advanced technology known to man. Our machines work tirelessly to manufacture the games you know and love. We need to connect
government please save or save
That's right.
or
For
something.
a telephone call, our engineers can interact directly with our machine. What do you think, Machine 324?
What are you saying?
Okay, I think this is what I got for them. Let's see here. We did, for the first one, we said dot dot dash dot.
All right, can we do it one more time?
Sure.
Yeah. Although, Leonard, I think you and I got very. Oh, I had that backwards from you.
Well,
That one I agree with.
yeah,
These.
My phone apparently will
you might have
interpret.
been right.
I have a website that should interpret it,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so I want to see if this works.
Yeah. We can try it one more time too.
Thank you for calling Morrison Game Company. Spectacular board games, not ever dealer. Here in London, we install the most advanced technology known to man. Our machines work tirelessly to manufacture the games you know and love. We did it connect that patented technology to our phone line. That's right. With one telephone call, our engineers can interact directly with our machine. What do you think, Machine 3248?
Don't know where it was set.
Yeah, it's like, it's, what was it?
Okay, we can,
What was
so
it?
I think we got that the same.
Yeah.
And we got that the same.
Now it's just making sense.
Yeah, I think it's dot dash dot dash dot dash.
Okay. And then that set, it could be either one that
So-
was, but I think we got the same, we just gotta figure out which one's.
exactly.
Okay, so, but if it's, so if it's this one, that could
Yeah,
be,
you would expect that to be simple.
it could be R or K if you have.
Probably.
Dash back.
Gotcha, gotcha. And then the dot dash.
Dash, there's not an
These.
option. Oh, wait, there it is, yeah, these, sorry.
Oh, server. It could be something about server. It's SERVER. And then dot dash dot dash dot dash. Or the opposite.
So
Period.
we have dot dash, dot dash, dot dash, that would be period, yep.
Is
Server period,
okay.
and then the next one is
Oh, morrisonserver.com. It's a
dot
C.
com, yeah,
It's
okay.
morrisonserver.com.
That's the website we have to.
Looks like we're gonna need the internet for this one.
But we'll go. Notice, due to Morrison security protocols, it is advised to connect to the server via a desktop web browser.
There.
Connect, attempting to connect.
That's right. That's it.
To 324. Calibration required. Please calibrate the following pairs, and then we've got a bunch of codes, which might be what we need for some other thing.
Well, this is this.
Calibration.
Magic Cloud
Okay, so Magic Cloud,
help. Do the calibration. Let's put here. All right, oops. Magic Cloud, Combat Camp, Blank Mate, Moving Practice, Monkey Open, Pig Ultimate, Nose Bomb, Chess Box, Queen Line, Name Club, Set Stop, Win Division. Don't know what that means. Any of that.
We're just gonna notice in server, even though 3
Right.
on our names, just in case.
Ship Mate.
oh, we need equipment help. If you are a Morrison Game Company engineer and can't remember your calibration code, you can find assistance here. Let's say you should have all the tools you require to produce the code. Only click if you are certain that you need further assistance.
Gotcha.
We'll look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
That's
like,
neat help.
look all these out.
I like that they're
Quickly, and see if they do anything.
Where's that one page list?
This is calibration. It's gonna, the answer's gonna be you.
Yeah, that's the game calibration.
Okay, the second one is check. Checkmate.
Okay.
Magic Cloud, I don't know what that is. Moving Practice.
Well, sorry, what do you mean the second one is checkmate?
Well, there's Blank Mate, so check is one of the, there's a check here.
Okay, gotcha.
But you're right, it also could be ship me, right?
Well, that'd be Anchor, Anchor, I don't know.
Calibration must be in order left to right.
And, 18.
22, 24.
Interesting.
So it could be just one for each one.
Possibly. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, check.
Magic blank cloud? Maybe it's the word that goes in between. Magic mushroom cloud.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
Blank camp.
Okay.
So combat boot.
Yes.
Camp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
nice.
So,
Checkmate.
yep.
Okay.
Moving blank,
If I click on them, we might have to. How do we?
moving.
Oh, enter the calibration.
Oh, so when we type in arrow or whatever.
So what 4-digit code to calibrate?
Well, let's get them figured out
Okay,
first.
yeah, so I'll write it down, so just, so what's the first one we put? It was
Mushroom. Into check.
Moving and then practice. Golf, moving, swing, moving, camp, one practice, door, doctor. Moving,
Swing practice or dog practice.
Moving.
Moving train, is that a train tunnel? But I feel it would be a train that was train. But he's moving. Moving.
So this is multi-wrench open, right?
let's wrench, yeah, wrench open, okay, so put that,
Okay, so we're skipping what, 2?
Yeah, we had some others.
No, I get that, that's what I'm saying. So to make sure they're in order. 'cause you said they would be.
So one, we skip
moving,
Okay, so skip 1 and then it's the wrench.
wrench.
Yep.
Pig, blank ultimate. Pig, pen ultimate.
Yes, nice.
Okay.
And the next one's dive because nose
Dive ball.
Yeah.
Chess and box.
match.
Chess match. Chess match, yep, and matchbox, yeah, that makes sense.
Queen, B line.
Oh,
Yep.
Mini and club.
is there a
Golf club and.
Oh,
Mini golf and golf.
Okay.
Next, blank stop.
Door stop.
nice. Yeah,
Like it.
So that was, what was the initial board?
And then wind, tunnel
That's-
vision.
Something like that.
And so now we need to get, moving and practice. Move on again.
Yeah.
It would be tough.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so there's no numbers on this one, right?
Yep, here's one.
We skipped one of them.
Yeah, the target would have been in between that, and then it was that, right?
Okay. So,
So, is there any numbers or anything on here before we enter? So, because otherwise we just enter the calibration code. So, 4-digit code to calibrate. What's the, I don't see what,
4-digit.
Yeah, 'cause the banks are all identical, aren't they?
yeah.
Calibration must be in order left to right.
This,
We may need to verify, like, on your laptop or desktop, just to make sure that we're not missing some of the UI on this.
Okay.
I would hope that it would work for the phone too, but it did have that.
it did have a message that said, yeah, you should do it on the desktop.
Yeah. And if it looks exactly the same, we can probably proceed. I could also try desktop version and see if that loads any differently.
yeah, well, it's probably.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Nice.
I don't know what they are exactly.
Probably like TWO. It's two.
There is that
Right.
5E.
Oh,
It might be good. I think we're
so what's the first one?
TWO 5.
TWO.
No,
No.
252.
8 because
Oh, wait,
it's a
four
4-digit, and 10 is 2 digits.
Oh, yes.
So 2510.
2510.
Oh, okay. So the art spells something out.
Connected.
It spells
Connected.
2, 5, 10.
Interface with machine 3248. I guess we just push on it. You can.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, buddy, thank you. I didn't know if anyone would. I don't know. I don't have much power left. The old generator is about to run out of fuel. Please help me. They're going to demolish the building with me and the other machines inside. I don't want to be demolished. I want to live. Look at my systems.
How does he know?
I can't remember what to do. Everything in my memory cache was deleted when the factory shut down. I don't have enough power to figure this out on my own. Help me restore my memories and play my escape. Help me live. Control panel. Memory, camera view, assembly line control, blocks, and then code, and all those are clickable. So,
Look at the camera view.
camera view.
Wow.
Camera view. Note my optic center is damaged. I can't quite make out what I'm seeing. All the information below will be accurate but fragmented. Overview section 1. I will see the overview. Oh god, there's a lot of links to keep clicking on. Okay, overview. There are game tokens from the game Plain Toy scattered around some floor tiles.
You see, so
There are 3 rows.
Planetoid. That, okay, yeah. I saw Planetoid in here.
Probably
is. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
So, game tokens from Planetoid scattered around some floor tiles. There are 3 rows and 12 columns of tiles. Is that, yeah. No more than 1 token occupies each tile. No 2 tokens of the same color are adjacent.
Oh, it's like this.
Including diagonal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna do some sort of thing.
Okay, got it. Oh,
So 2, here, let me write it down.
I can click on that if you want to do something else. There was camera view.
Yeah, camera view, and then I went to overview.
Okay.
Now,
I can leave this open for you if you want to. See about the instructions.
and then just out of curiosity, so compose the first grid leftmost. So yeah, that's the overview, and then there's sections to give you more information. So have fun
Yeah, you'll have to.
with all of that.
Look at the old
Memory.
camera view.
Memory cache empty, 0 memories restored. So we haven't restoring assembly line controls. Input 8-digit password to unlock assembly line controls. Is there anything that would help us give an 8-digit assembly line code? I probably should have got that.
Fun of this. What did you get with it?
All the order of our cars.
Hmm.
yeah, I think I'll go with it. But, yeah.
Input 8-digit,
I'll write down those.
2, 5, 10.
8-digit password to unlock assembly line controls.
I think this will be more for,
So here,
like finished notes.
Yeah.
all right, there's a specific thing for each section.
Right.
So section 1 also has these rules in addition to those rules.
Right, no section contains 2 tokens of the same color. This section contains the first, leftmost. Okay.
So these instructions are specific to here. It says there are no tokens in the left column. There are no tokens in the middle row. So here and here is empty. Red token is separated from the green token by 1 empty space. And there are 3 visible. So a red and a green have to be either top or bottom. We don't know what the third one is. So the red and green are not side by side. It could be the mirror. No, this was not a separated by one. You have to put it down. Because it's red and green is separated from one's empty space. Now, what are the major rules?
So that's what we're gonna need that for, I assume, to restore the fragment. Okay.
And then,
Okay.
you,
No two tokens of the same color,
Yeah.
no section contains two tokens of the same time.
times, is that how you
So-
change the?
So every section will have unique.
No, I don't think it's gonna matter about
Which is-
colors. I think the colors
There's
only
no
matter
yellows
to
in the
be able
top
to,
row.
Places.
There's no red at the bottom, so this is correct.
There was one white token.
so it looks like this whole thing is predicated off that.
And one white damage.
Because the code, the only way to click with that code, which led to memory, and then
This one isn't used at all, right? Because there's only 3 rows and one white on each row, right?
This could be, this is right, but it could be this, or this.
And then there are no yellow tokens in the top. There are no red tokens in the bottom. Okay, fine.
Okay,
But
whenever we got something,
there
it
is,
was like, I think, how many?
but for section
It
one,
looks more like 16
There
or
are
something.
3 tokens visible.
there has to be.
yeah, numbers at the bottom.
Because there
Yeah,
cannot
that was,
be-
so I clicked on it.
There's
and
no
then-
white.
and then it saves- it saves, yeah,
White
it
over
says-
it.
it saves
There are
on
no
there.
tokens.
And then when you click to repair it, it's,
Which is-
Oh, it has to be white because there's no yellow.
Okay. It could be at the bottom, though.
Oh, true.
There are no tokens in the middle row, so it can't be this. It
Right.
could be in that.
Okay, so there's
So,
white or yellow.
in the bottom. Because isn't it, or, oh wait, there could be a,
So it's white or yellow here and it's white or yellow.
one right, one in the top, one in the middle, and one in the bottom. No yellow in the top, so if it's yellow, it has to be in the bottom row. So that yellow at the top is wrong.
Yellow token in the top. And there's no tokens at all in the middle of the section.
Right. And these could be, changed back.
Right.
So that's section 1. Let's kind of move ahead to section 2 and see what it gives us. So this section contains the second 3x3.
Got it.
There are 2 tokens visible.
Okay.
Red is in the top left, which tells us this red is there.
Yeah.
Because no, which also puts the red in yellow. The position of the yellow token is directly to the right of the position it occupies in section 4.
Okay.
So there's a yellow one in here, and the yellow is not on the top, right?
yeah.
So
So,
we Garrett just took his phone.
Oh, sorry.
that's all right, I got it.
Now, I'm writing all the rules as we go down.
There are no yellows in the top row.
Right.
So the yellow is one of these 3 in section 2, as far as I can tell. Because there are only, oops,
There's only 2 totals.
there are only 2 tokens visible. The red is on the top left, so we know that one is definite, which makes these 2 definites.
Right.
The position of the yellow, so we know it's a yellow, is directly to the right of the position it occupies in section 4, which I don't understand that. What is it?
Right, so whatever yellow, if yellow's here, in section
Oh, it
four,
would
could be there. and-
Yeah. Okay, so we need to come back to that.
Right.
All right, now, oops, back, section 3. Back.
Yeah,
Getting into the path. This covers the third 3x3 grid. There are 4 tokens visible.
Okay.
The white token, there is a white token, it is not adjacent to the red token, not even diagonally. So there's a white and a red. We know that the reds have to be in the top.
Well, we know it's all 4 codes because no section contains 2 of the same number.
The yellow and green tokens are in the left column.
But yellow cannot be in the top, correct?
Right. So yellow could be in the middle. The green token is farther left than the white token and farther up than the red. farther up.
The green token is, so this cannot be green.
That's weird, because I thought, what's the rule on red and green? No more than two, no more one time.
The red token is separated from the green token by one empty space.
That was section one.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking general. The general rules are no yellow tokens in the top, no red tokens in the bottom. But the red being further up than the yellow,
No,
the yellow,
no, the green is further up.
oh,
Green is further up than the red.
green is further up than the red. Okay, so the red cannot be
In the bottom.
in the bottom,
So then the green has to be
in
in
the
the top.
and the red is in the middle.
Right. Correct. And then the yellow is, go back to section,
No yellow tokens in the top. Okay, so
section 3 was.
section, the third, okay. 4 tokens.
Right.
White is not adjacent to the red, not even diagonally.
Oh, okay.
Yellow and green tokens are in the left column.
Okay.
The green token is further left than the white token, and is farther up than the red. So the white could be the bottom or the middle. Well, it could be the top as well. Actually. No, the white is not adjacent to the red.
Right, so here's the thing. If I put the red here, there's nowhere I can put white that it isn't diagonally adjacent.
Right.
So this cannot be good.
But red, no red tokens in the bottom. So red has to be somewhere in the middle.
Right. So, or correct. So it has to be,
Oh, but you could do this. Are the, oh no, they're in the left. Oh, this could be white here, right?
no, because yellow has to be in the,
But could white be below? Could white be below the yellow?
well then, okay, so like that option. Or be,
Which would help us identify a couple. Is that correct? The white token is not adjacent to the red.
right,
The yellow and the green are in the left column.
Yeah.
The green token is farther left,
it's further left than the red, right?
than the white.
No, right, that's why the white can't be there, because the white has to be further right.
It's farther up into the red.
Yeah.
But still that makes the white diagonal,
No, this means,
but there's no reds in the bottom.
right, so, right, so about that.
Oh yeah, well, they don't have to be touching each other.
Right, so the white can be anywhere in this top.
Yeah. But if it's in the middle, it's helpful. But I'm gonna say it again. The white token is not adjacent to the red.
Right.
The yellow and green are in the left column.
Yeah.
Green is farther left than the white.
Yep.
Farther up than the red.
Yep.
Which then gives, well, it doesn't give us.
Okay, so let's give something.
Section 4. 2 tokens visible. They are both in the same row.
Oh, okay.
The position of the white token is directly below the position it occupies in section 1. Ooh, that's tricky, because in section 1, it's either the top or the bottom,
So if it has to be below, then this has to be the top.
which means that we have this wrong, because then this could be,
No, that's fine. We have section 1.
yeah, but then this white would have to be,
I don't care. We're going to lock down what we know, but we're not going to lock down what we don't know. So section 1 is locked down, so you gotta go back to section 4.
there are 2 tokens visible. They are both in the same row.
Okay.
Position of the white token is directly below the position it occupies in section 1.
So it's right there. See, because this is locked down, so we don't have to lock down. And then
We don't know what the other one is, but it is in this row.
it's in this row, that's fine. And then, but they're now in section,
Let's go back to that one that we had, section 2. Here we go.
section 2 does not.
The position of the yellow token is directly to the right of the position it occupies in section 4.
Which means that section 4 hasn't done it.
Yes.
and it has to be in this row.
Yeah.
So it has to be,
So it can't be in spot 3, which we already knew anyway.
right, so
And in the yellow section, it can't be position 1, it has to be 2 or 3.
well, see, it can't be diagonal to itself ever, that's a top rule,
Right?
so it has to be here, which means this has to be here. Right?
What number, what row?
Why would yellow be, yellow,
That's the second row, so this would have to be in the first row.
What do you mean?
It is 1, it is directly to the right.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So it is in row 2, it would be in row 3, but the white we decided has to be there. So,
Well, this is there, but that makes this diagonal.
right, so this one has to go here.
Well, but the white
Oh.
has to be here.
Yeah.
Didn't we say white has to be here?
white is directly below in section 1.
It is,
So if it's section 1 here, then it's there, right? Okay, so if yellow is here, then that.
well, let's go back to section 1.
For the third section, why is the red there?
It's a placeholder.
All right, there are 3, this is section 1, there are 3 tokens visible. There are
Oh,
no,
not 3, not 4, correct?
yes.
Okay,
So there could be no white in section 1. Or does it say, or did 4 say,
I think for reference, but
so it has to be white in section 1.
okay.
Yeah, so it is red, white, and green.
There's no yellow?
There's no yellow.
Ah, okay, well, there you go. Okay,
All right, there are 3 tokens visible. There are no tokens in the left column, that is correct. There are no tokens in the middle row.
correct.
The red token is separated from the green token by 1 inch space.
Correct.
So then we know because of the reference that 4 white is below, that color is white. And it can't go anywhere but there or there. It can only go in those 2 positions. White could be in the middle.
I think it could be reversed too, couldn't it?
No, it can't because this one, this
Well,
one
then it has to be
has
red.
to be there.
Yeah, we are told that this.
But the white could be down one.
Well, could red and green beams?
No.
No, red can never be in one.
So this one,
The only thing, the only thing, I think 1, this white could be in the middle.
There's
Oh, no, there's nothing in the middle.
Right, right.
So it has to be there.
Yeah,
so
So 1 is done.
yellow in the second one though, it says the yellow is directly right of the position it occupies in section 4, so either that's wrong or that
it's
can't.
directly right of where it is in section 4?
Yes, that's what it says.
Okay,
Oh, yes, so it doesn't.
okay.
Yes, that's what was throwing it off. We were doing it in reverse.
Yeah, yeah,
We were making it right at that. It's right of where it is.
Which means that yellow can't be there because it's diagonal. In
Right.
the bottom corner.
So,
Section 3.
No, I'm saying this.
no, no, it's fine. This can be here, this can be here, correct?
Yeah,
Now, do we have a white in the top, bottom, and middle?
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So, okay, so section 1 is locked down. Read my section 4 rules.
Section 4. 2 tokens, both in the same row. Position of the white token is directly below the position it occupies in section 1.
Which tells us that there's a white token in section 1.
Right.
So we got this.
So I'm going to go back to 2. The position of the yellow token in 2 is directly to the right of
We
the.
don't know the rules for section 4.
Well, no, I'm inferring 4 from 2.
I understand. I just want to hear all the rules for section 4.
That is all the
section
rules.
4 is 2 visible, both in the same row, white is directly below.
That's what I was asking, is have all the rules.
So the only other thing that tells us about 4 is
Okay, so now move to section 2. What's the section 2 rule?
in section 2, I'm getting the yellow. The position of the yellow token is directly to the right of the position it occupies in section 4.
Correct. Okay, we got it.
So that tells us where 4 has to be.
No, because see, this could be here and this could be
Right.
here.
That's what I'm saying is it it hasn't, no. This can't be here if this is correct.
Right, well, but the,
That's why I was sliding you.
Yeah.
right, we're saying that it might invalidate this if it goes or no. So now with the, so is that all section 2 rules?
2 tokens, red is in the top left.
Okay. Okay.
So now we go back to 3 one more time.
But it should make sense, because white is not adjacent to red, which it's not. The yellow and green are in the left column, so it has to be here, which means no matter what, this has to be over there.
Yep.
It can't be there. And then.
Yep.
4 visible.
Yep.
And
Okay, so
it's
then,
top or bottom.
so this is locked, which locks this. So I think this is our,
Okay, so let's see. Memory, attempt repair. Okay, so
wait a minute. This white one, why is our white? Oh, because it has to be in the bottom by process when we're.
Right.
And it cannot be next to the red, so it has to be there. So locked. Okay.
So top row, left to right, tell me token of space, like empty.
Oh.
Empty.
So
Empty.
red,
Just
We
token.
don't need color.
Yeah, just tokens. So, so
Right.
empty token.
token, empty, token, rest all empty.
Okay. Second row.
4 empties, token, empty, token,
Token, empty token,
2 empties, token, empty, token.
token, empty token. All right, last row.
Empty token, 4 empties, token, empty, token, done.
Okay, submit. Memory restored.
Next.
Return to memory. Okay. So one more memory block has been restored. Memory block 1. Okay. Memory block 1. It is a beautiful day today. When my trays extend to collect game boards, there is a little breeze that blows past them, and it feels wonderful. I hope I get to print some more boards tomorrow. Indeed. I noticed today that I am always the first machine they power on in the morning. I love that I get these few extra seconds of being alive. Last night I woke up in the middle of the night. I didn't know I could do that. Everything looked different. All shadowy being awake at night felt like an amazing secret. I wonder if I will wake up again. And then I was very good at my job today. And today, I printed sheets and sheets of coin-shaped tokens today. One of the sheets was misaligned, so the man with the hat threw it away. But first, he popped the token out with his finger, and they made a little pop. It looked so satisfying. I wish I had a finger. 4 fingers. And I say, sometimes I pretend to
This is the emerging AI.
Sometimes I pretend to play the games we make. Today I got distracted while I was printing the game boxes because I was pretending to play the detective game. I accidentally printed the detective's hair blue. I have to pay more attention. Next day, I have an idea. I think if I print a tic-tac-toe grid and send it down the conveyor belt to 8454. You might want to write that slow.
I'm gonna use technical grid.
8454. They can print their move and send it around the circuit back to me. I'll
Yeah.
try this tomorrow.
That's fine.
So where are the logs? Because I want to see if there's a.
Yeah, 8454.
Yeah, I did that.
Next day, it didn't work. 8454 didn't make their move, and when the
Yeah.
man with the hat found the page, he threw it away and made everyone check the activity books for 30 minutes to see if pages were missing. Sad face. Next day, I am starting to wonder if the other machines know something I don't. They never seem to show any type of personality. They just act exactly the same day after day. It's very puzzling. That's because you're the one that's alive. Next day, I have noticed that the man with the beard is very tired.
Well, I don't think that I don't think that movie would have marketed it as easy. You know, Johnny 3248 is alive. I've noticed that the man with the beard is very tired or else sad. It's hard to tell sometimes. They look sort of the same.
Because you, not me.
I think so, yeah. Next day, I saw a cat today by the window. I think I probably love cats, or at least this cat. I like how it moves and I like how its tail points. I watched it and wished I was a cat. A lone wanderer with a tail of my own. Next day. Today I learned something new. A woman with yellow hair was saying goodbye, and she lifted her hand and shook it back and forth. And everyone smiled and did it back. I searched my memories for everything I know about this, and I think it must be a gesture of goodwill, like the citizens make in the Queen's Tale. Next day. Today, when the man, what?
I was just gonna say the Queen's Tale is the
Oh.
they mention it's, yeah,
Okay.
pleasing a cat.
Today, the man with the beard walked by, and I tried lifting my tray and shaking it back and forth, but instead of smiling and doing it back, he just looked confused. Next day, today I learned that people have names, just like us. They don't wear them on the outside like we do. Not sure how they know what all the names are. Maybe they just have to ask. Next day, the man with the beard is named Alton.
I don't know if that man is in the back of the very back page.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if Alton is listed there. I'll write down his name too. This knows. Beard.
Yes. Next day, I have been thinking about reasons why Alton might be sad. Number one, he has lost a very important game. Number two, someone close to him has turned out to be the werewolf. I understand that reference. Number three, question mark. I will continue thinking about those.
Alton is probably last name.
Maybe. Next day, tried to play tic-tac-toe with myself. It didn't work very well. Next, I think maybe Alton is sad because there's no one to play games with him. Next, today Alton was working very hard, so when he passed my conveyor belt, I printed "Good job" on a corrugated cardboard tray. When it went past him, he went still for a moment. I think that means he saw it.
Are there dates on it?
There are not. It's just dashes. I think.
But yeah, does this line up with the good
I'm
job?
trying to figure if it lines up with anything.
Today, the technician came in. He makes me nervous and shaky. I don't know how to explain it. People move differently to avoid him. When he goes to the corner where people are standing, they scatter like marbles. At first, it was like a game where everyone avoided him, but eventually he started getting angry with, even with no one around. He started muttering. He started throwing his tools back in the tray so hard they bent. He put his hands inside 1507 and made such a loud bang. That sounded so dirty at the contest. He put his hands inside 1507 and made such loud bangs and clinks that I could feel the oil in my joints going dry. 50 Shades of Green.
Yeah, I don't see
And then,
1507.
no, and then Alton rounded the corner and bumped into him, and the technician combusted like an engine. I couldn't make out what he was saying at first. There were too many noises going on. I just saw him loom up slowly, so he was taller than Alton, and moved closer and closer to Alton, so he had to back away. His mouth was moving nonstop, and then as 7682's dash print ended, I heard him saying things like, "Do you understand the work I do? Do you understand what I do here?" And Alton saying over and over again, "I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry." And the technician said, "What's your name?" And I could see that Alton was embarrassed. He wanted to disappear. The technician asked him again louder, "What's your name?" And he said Alton very quietly. And I could see that more people were looking over, but nobody said anything. They all knew Alton hadn't done anything wrong, but they didn't say a word. So out of sight, out of anyone else, I printed out a little face like this, and it's an angry face. And I let the paper slide down my conveyor belt right behind the technician. I knew in the moment Alton saw it. It was like he was an empty balloon being filled. His back straightened, his face grew alert. It was like a creature taking its true form in Castlotopia. He looked all around the room to see if anyone else saw it. They quickly looked away. And then he collected himself and said to the technician, "Sure, man." And then he just went over to the paper and casually tucked it into his pocket and walked away. He waited until no one was watching and then pulled out a piece of paper and looked at it like he couldn't believe it. We had broken, and he broke into a secret ring. Was that this? Let's say good job or something?
No, that's a police call phone.
This is a long one. I'm pretty sure that printing was the best thing I've ever created. Next day. Today I woke up early and Alton was standing in front of me. I got excited and nervous and a few of my ears started to shake a little bit. He said, "Hello." I couldn't form words. He said, I know this is strange, but, and then he stopped and looked a little silly and shook his head. And so I just printed this, and it's the tic-tac-toe that's in the middle. I watched it float down the conveyor belt towards him, and it was like the world was moving slower. And his face changed, and he looked at me in wonder. He picked up the paper and held it up like it was treasure. Then he looked around and saw the upstairs window with 3x3 grid of window panes. So he raced upstairs so fast he almost tripped, and he looked at me and pointed to the pane where he wanted to make his move, so then I printed it out. And it was O to show his move on, and mine next one. So, but and he came racing down and picked up the paper and held it to his chest like it was his wonderful secret. And I felt a sort of lightness in everyone, and every movement I made seemed easy, which I think is how it feels to be happy. People came in, yeah. People came in, the other machines powered on, but nobody really paid attention to Alton running up and down the stairs. It was like he was invisible to them, but for once that was okay. And so we just played tic-tac-toe all afternoon. Alton and me, end of memory block 1, and a new number.
Yeah.
You have found a block of damaged memory fragments. They will be stored in memory for repair.
Ooh. And that one to repair is,
Oh, that's the colors. That's the,
X values.
what is this? Let's read this.
Oh.
They're all the same matching colors.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, I guess is that yellow or orange? That should be yellow, yeah. So that would be, maybe, oh no, there's a gray. So maybe it's not that. I thought it might be. Maybe it's the dice. Maybe the dice match.
Okay. Oh, that's true, but that's match. The rating is great one.
Yeah. He made a friend. Prepare and restore the memory fragments. Says hex value.
Huh?
So, I don't. We'll just put that in as that, or.
Well, see, the hex value of these numbers are those numbers. Because hex is base 16, so I'm doing hex 16, it's the same as hex 16. So I would just continue this to
So maybe we'll just type that in and see what it does. Then.
Yeah.
Return to memory restoration.
So 6 doesn't start here, right?
Unless that's one. Yeah.
If I need everything back, right?
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know how we're supposed to decide right now. Hexagon for blue.
You need about more inches of room behind you, don't you?
Mirror?
Where are we?
Ready for your mirror.
Okay. Which,
So we are on this. This is what we've got. Pretty sure it's that. And it just says hex values correspond to the colors. We've got 2 for blue, 1 for purple, 4 for yellow, and 6 for red, but I don't know what to do with all of them.
Right.
these were given to you?
This was given to us.
and it's hex values, what can
You can only enter the number. So that's what I was trying to, I did the 2, the 1 for that. So you can enter these,
You
but
can't do
But that's-
multiple row, it's just one green.
Right.
number per row.
and
No, you can turn on all of them. So,
oh yeah.
This came after we went through, the memory.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should have taken a picture.
I should have taken a picture of that so I could catch up too.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Well, it was
I'll
just,
just randomly punch a bunch of things.
it was just, we don't have to remember the colors. Do you remember starting?
That's all right, don't worry about it.
What is, did you do the two highlighted, or was that,
Yeah.
for the, under the red, right?
Oh, I didn't do that. It's just,
No, it's not.
Oh, I get you.
wow, what's that white? I don't know why it's white, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, not the 3 is.
Okay, it's something about the refreshing, I
I
guess.
guess.
Can you, like, you click on
Let's see.
those numbers, they just go on and on.
No, not for you.
So we gotta get a pattern and then submit when the pattern
I
is
mean,
correct.
did you, obviously, 2, 1, 4, 6.
Is there anything you hear about a hex game? Quick record.
So it's obviously not
Right.
And
So
that one, 363.
that. I don't understand what the hex.
What the heck's?
Well, no, you're going from here to the place that I'm doing.
Because 6 would be off the thing, I say this is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So then based on that, I slide. You know, initially thought that this was 0 when you started.
Yeah.
But then 6 becomes off.
And what is that? Does that give me something?
Yeah. See,
I don't understand what hex value.
I don't know, that's what I'm trying to go through here and
What
see.
does the word hex mean?
well, I,
It's
Hexagonal?
hex is hexing.
hexadecimal
This
is
is a hexagon there.
yeah. In computer speak, a hex value is a hexadecimal value, which is just a basic value. So it's 0 through 9, and then A, B, C, D, E, F, and then 1 0. So it's a different way of counting.
Yeah, but I don't know that that would be the thing that they would translate to this.
I don't know.
I think that it has something to do with the fact that this is a hexagon. And that there is some value based off of this pattern.
Oh, maybe it's the remaining? No, but there has to be a reason why you can turn on multiple, right? Because we'll just, if we're only looking for one value for each of the colors, then I would expect you to code this page so we could only turn on one number.
We'll try, click all the ones except where it is. But that doesn't make sense because you could do that without using a board.
Right.
Correct.
So it is,
They're all the same, right? But what if we do the inverse of each one, 6 and 1? But then that would be 6 and 1. And,
this would be 4 and 2 and 2 and 4.
Yeah, so these dice are printed incorrectly. I don't know if that's an intentional thing.
Right. I think you're onto something, but I don't see how it would come into play yet. But yeah, I do think that they're printed incorrectly as a message.
I think for it to just be, like they just had a stropping, component.
I think that's the sort of thing that would have been, just one colored die, not all of them, if that was a defect. Or you
Then
can,
back to memory, that doesn't do anything.
no, that just goes back to, no, that's too back to, we already solved that.
We don't get that line, right?
I don't think so.
No, so if you want to just do the video.
Oh, updated, camera updated. Oh, hey, there you go. Take that in real quick.
All right.
So it's, says
Enter the, what was the calibration to 0?
2510.
Right, might have restarted or something. 2, 5, 0. Okay. Take a minute.
I wonder, don't we take a picture of that just in case anything happens?
Yeah.
We must take a screenshot too, but.
Yeah, that probably would have been nice.
I know those.
Anybody else?
Sure.
And I'll take another one of these for the
I'm stressed.
I'll do that in a minute.
I'm sure it's stressed enough that
I
I
just really
need a shot of pepper on salt.
Perfect.
I mean, I'm going through these at a rate that we come and buy a case a week. But there's a worse way to spend $33.
Well, I need to throw some money at that.
You ordered for other people.
What?
Myself, like, I need to throw a little, tip jar. So we can all be up buying the stuff that we're eating.
You guys pretty small. It's all good. I really don't know. It's weird.
Where was the thing you put that in?
Hmm?
What did we push to get to the,
Oh, push this. That might go to the memory. And then,
tip repair?
yeah, and then you type in, you need to see it.
I can go back and forth, but if you have it,
No,
fine.
that's
If you're not
okay.
using it. If you're not using it. I had the top row. The first time. In my new one.
And then get ready for a whole lot of touch and a whole lot of button clicking.
Yeah, and you have to scroll. So, plan code, your favorite interstellar adventures. Okay, it's like no other information. Let's still plan code. Oh, please. I do like that you saw that they're working with the rockets and with plan code from there, but I don't see. I mean, it's probably just art or something to try and just tie in. Like, it looks like she's drawing a line between the two and a set. But maybe that's for the center part too, which we don't have green necessarily, or the same thing. So that's
We can
possible.
get a hint if we want.
No, not yet. But they do. They have those available. You know, mayo would go great with those kind of shorts. Or not.
Like mayo and powdered ranch mixed together.
They got 5-layer mayonnaise.
It's all mayo, but a different flavor of mayo.
You got your spicy mayo, your regular mayo, your Japanese mayo, Kewpie or whatever it is.
Wasabi mayo. You saw I think,
So then, when we find this, after we've done this, we go back.
Go back, so bottom, no, go back to memory. And that second one.
Okay. Well, what does it mean when it says X value?
Oh, that's,
I think the consensus was, we don't know in this context. Maybe witchcraft.
One of those off the page.
Yours is just, yours is just, zoomed in one.
I tried to like do it out, you know, it's just a weird ratio.
Yeah.
It also doesn't work.
maybe you just suck at clicking.
So, one thing is like this in here, that could be like a C maybe, or these, and like an L or an U, maybe an L.
But I mean, I don't know how we would translate something like that, but I wonder if it's, I wonder if the position of.
I was trying to look at art and then I just applied that.
Yeah, yeah.
That kind
Sorry. I don't think it's relevant, but I think it's part of its own game, but.
And, but the colors of that, focus is like neither.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true, yeah.
they sure do.
See, it actually does more than, character, right? It, but, oh, so,
Yeah, but how do you translate C to a number? Even if you touch that to more character, but how do you?
I mean, what is it, 12? It, yes, smooth ball.
but that also seems like this should be playable, not necessarily with somebody who knows hexadecimal. Like, we needed to know Morse code, they included Morse code in here. So I think that getting and spec wells, I think that they would try to give us clues if I didn't do something along those lines.
Right.
And I guess that's kind of the same reason that I think that the misprint on the dice might be something, but maybe not yet, because that seems like insider information about like, this is not right.
Yeah.
Like it had something to do with what is the reverse of the die face,
Right.
but
We could try just the reverse. I think the other ones that did do them. So if you blue would be 4. One would be 6. 6 would be 1. 4 would be 2.
I think that,
Yep.
sorry.
So you're good.
Sorry,
So let me look like a fool for myself.
somehow, this could be a 3. This could be part of a 5. Not the 1. That's what I did. 1, 5, 3, possibly 4, but I don't know what else that could be.
9.
Well, it'd have to be 1 for 6.
That's perfect.
I'm also just convinced that because we've been going on multiple numbers, we're gonna have to get some,
Oh,
I agree, that does seem to be okay.
I thought I just lost that again.
I did that too. I hit the back button, and luckily, luckily the floor button brought me back to where I moved quickly.
All right, brute force the numbers. 1, 1, 1, 1.
Do it.
Try for propane. 5.
Okay.
For blue, 1. And 4.
Okay.
For, red up and hungry. No,
Oh, wait, hang on.
for red,
We can, put the numbers on the rotate to the left,
Oh,
but only one? Is that just, that's not just my phone? Okay,
yeah, just working.
that's weird.
Oh, here. Anyway, you were saying for your,
well, no, Garrett's.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
But it's like, once I click on anything else, those numbers
Rotate that.
rotate back. Yeah, I don't.
But you can get,
you can find.
Do any of them rotate different directions? Yeah.
No, they all rotate 1 degree to the, I guess, right? What were you trying to do earlier?
That count either side of the red lines. So for red, it would be 5. For, yellow, it would be, 22.
That didn't want
Yeah. If the numbers rotate, in the rotation of the
Oh, let's try, if the rotation is a code, what if it's like rotating?
Oh,
Although that's not, I would have felt better if it stayed, up position from where it was.
but what's gonna matter is where you start and how you start, because it'll change the direction of the holes, because if you're facing this,
Well, that's
go
true.
this way, so we have to figure out.
But I think that's why maybe starting at 2146 or something like
So
that.
I think, oh no, look, so the dash, so under, so this starts at 1, is that it?
Right.
So 1, that way,
Oh,
that way, that way, that way, that way. So we'll do 1 for, stipple 1, is that what's gonna happen every time? So red started at 6, so that way, that way, that way, that way. I mean, that's 5 now. This was 4,
mhm.
4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 6. Starting with 2,
5, 4, 3, 2, 5.
memory restored.
Okay. So really was this one number per row?
Yeah, that is weird.
5, 1, 6, and 5.
And it says 1 or more memory blocks have been restored, so there's 2 separate options now. So memory block 1, it's a whole lot more.
One is already done.
That's all it is.
No, that was right.
Well, yes, there's Garrett's idea to roll them, and then we had to use the dash.
No, it's, okay, balance is restored. We just know that in this time, then, it's not memory loss yet.
Yeah, there you go. So,
Well, we're trying to restore order. You need to tell everybody that you're better than them. No, we're gonna 5 more
yeah.
times. Because I haven't heard that yet about how, I can solve it, but I'm not going to. I think that's one.
Here's a new section of reading.
Hmm.
Memory block 2 from the computer. Some of my favorite things about Alton. One.
Yeah, he's in love.
When he gets excited, he breaks into a skip. I didn't know about skipping until we started printing design your own hopscotch activity sets. Now I notice that he does it all the time, especially when we play games together. 2. He spills things a lot. It should make me nervous about my parts, but it's always so careful around me that I'm not afraid he will spill it on.
Cute.
I
It's
know.
one video.
I think it's because he isn't used to paying attention to his body. But you are. Mm-hmm.
Don't let all two.
3.
Let your trade.
He's been learning. Yeah. Oh, this is Bart. 3. He's been learning Morse code just so we can talk more. When I'm busy printing other things, instead of printing my messages to him, I just beep or flash my lights at him, and he writes down everything. I say he decodes it with a big grin on his face. It never seems like work to him, and I like that. That probably isn't work for him. Smiley face. We keep our games a secret. It's fun to have a secret with someone. It's also like a game on top of a game.
Is this computer of age?
I don't know. Yeah, yeah. How old's his motherboard?
Is it could be hard?
Her. Yeah, that's true. Alton and I,
Don't gender this
you know,
computer.
you're right. You're right. Alton and I have been playing more games than ever. We played almost the whole catalog now. I just can't play games where I'd have to hold the pieces. Oh, to have arms and hands and fingers. The only game we can really play are card games, but that's okay. I've found so many new games out to love. So far, my favorites are Umbilico, Word Zoo, Numeric, and Inside Out, in that order. I think their catalog descriptions are perfect.
Okay.
That's important enough, but let's maybe write that in order. He says his favorites so far are Umbilico, Word Zoo,
Wait, it's not umbilical, what?
Umbilico, Words Do, Numeric, and Inside Out.
And those are all in the catalog.
It says in that order.
Okay.
I think the descriptions are all capital, perfect.
Okay,
This is those games, but here's the thing. Is that per Don's observation, there are no U's in here. So it can't be umbilical or
It's-
numeric.
Not numeric, numeric. Sorry,
It's,
numeric. Numbric.
I mean, we could pause for a second and just read the descriptions right now. So umbilical is connect objects of the same type. Word zoo is gerunds on the adjectives and interjections. Oh my. What is a gerund? Is that or gerund? Gerund?
No, I don't even know how to pronounce it.
yeah, it's a part.
We should wait on it. Sometime.
And then numeric is
Number.
number is can you spot the numbers? Can you spot the numbers? Okay.
So, gerund is a verb that functions as a noun with an English with an ing, asking, for example.
Okay.
So gerunds are ing verbs that become nouns.
And then, so numeric is can you spot the numbers? Are there numbers?
I'm wishing I knew what was going on.
And inside out is order them from large to small.
I'm sure they'll come into play. So.
Yeah, I'll write those.
So anyway, we can use the descriptions are perfect. Everything is different now. It is so nice to wake up in the morning and be excited for what comes next. Next. Today, as Alton walked by, I rattled my tray back and forth, and he grinned and waved his hand back. It went just the way I imagined it. Next day. Next entry. Ever since we started playing games, Alton became so alive. I don't know how to explain it, but he smiles more and moves faster, and his eyes take in more. He's even starting making his own game. He leaves his designs out at night so I can look at them. I think they are brilliant. Oh, sample.
He's got it back.
Yeah. It is Thurston. I think that Alton needs to be more careful. Today I was running to pick up something I had printed out, and he ran straight into Sally and almost knocked her over. And he apologized and squinted away, but she looked at someone else and then spun her finger next to her head. And Jerry whistled and said, "Who? Jerry's a dick." Sally's a bitch, dude. Anyway,
Is that 3248 or you editorial line?
I'm editorial. It was a small moment, but I thought about it, and there have been others like it. Other people don't really understand Alton. I think it's because Alton is absent-minded, like the professor in Chemical Landslide. I hope I haven't been distracting him too much. Next one. Today, Alton kept grabbing his hair when I made a good move in a game. And all day, his hair kept getting poofier and poofier. I thought it was funny, but I saw a few people make eye contact with each other when they saw it. I think it's hard to be off on your own adventure when you're around other people who don't understand it. I wish they could see him like I did, with love. Next entry. Last night I woke up and had an amazing idea. I am going to create Alton's game so everyone else can see it. I spent all night working on different configurations for the game board and his designs. I think I got it just right. Today, the plant manager told everyone to gather around, and they all started to gather right in front of me. It was perfect. As the plant manager was making his announcement, I quickly started printing out all the components of Alton's game. I didn't have time to ask him, I just did. Quote, "And don't forget that tomorrow is bring your daughter to work day, so you'll need to be on your best ... end quote. The plant manager was saying, and he sort of came to a stop when he realized they'd all gone silent, and he turned around and saw a fully packaged game box drifting down the conveyor belt behind him. When Alton saw it, his eyes got wide. "What's this?" said the plant manager, and Alton looked at me and looked at the box, and then went over and opened it. He saw the game board and put his hands over his mouth for a moment. "I've been testing a new prototype," he said finally. And they all gathered around, and Alton started to explain it. And when they realized he designed it, they all got excited and said things like, "Look at you, Ace." They were all looking at him differently, like they'd never really noticed him before. And at lunch, they gathered around and took turns playtesting it. They got very animated, waved their arms, shouting. And people who were watching put their chins in their hands and commented and said things like, he's got you there, and "Oh, very good," when someone made a good move. And it was like Alton was one of them for the first time.
I see where this is going. This is heartbreak.
Alton kept looking at me like he wanted to say something, but he was surrounded by people all day. There was no chance until the very end of the day. He hung around the kitchen until most everyone left. And when the coast was clear, he went up to the camera and said, "Thank you," and then, "But be careful, buddy. I know it's not supposed to print things out in front of people, so I will be careful, but I'm happy that he talks to me." Next entry. Tommy brought his daughter to work today. She tried to walk but kept falling over. You really need more than 2 legs, I think. If I were a human, I would want at least 3. Okay, big entry. Today, the plant manager came over to Alton as he was sitting near the conveyor belt and told him that he had good news. He said Alton was going to be moved into his own office so that he has space to store his designs, and he took Alton and made him move his things into the upstairs office. I was worried at first that he would like his new office so much that he would stop playing with me. So the first thing he did was reposition one of the cameras so it looked straight through his door. So now he makes his game moves on his desk, and it's even better because he can put a real game board there. Maybe one day he can put a printer close to his office and it will be almost like I'm there. Next entry. Something strange is going on. I looked at the game board on Alton's desk today, and it showed a lot of moves I don't remember making. I wanted to ask Alton about it, but he was avoiding me. He didn't come close to me at all, and he didn't make any moves on the board. I don't understand. Damn it, Alton. Another strange day. I woke up and things had moved. One of the print panels wasn't there. It had been left before. Another palette and much more paper than before. I started getting worried. So I ran my systems check on myself, and I noticed that my ink levels had dropped overnight. Is someone coming in at night and changing things? I tried to tell Alton, but he didn't come near me at all today. Next entry. Alton has been keeping his door closed, but today Tommy went in to talk to him and left it open so I could hear what they were saying. I was hoping they would talk about the strange changes that have been happening, but it was just Tommy talking to Alton about his design and saying he should design a game for girls. He said he's frustrated that the game covers last year all showed boys playing and girls in the background doing chores. He said, you know what, listen, yeah. He said he wants better for his daughter. Alton said he felt the same. I think there's probably something I can do about this. It happened again. Before I shut down, I made note of every single thing in Alton's desk. And when I woke up, it had all been rearranged and my ink levels were lower again. I'm starting to get very upset. Today was Sally's birthday, and they threw her a party in the kitchen. While they were all gone, Alton came upstairs and put maintenance log pages on his desk where I could see them. I didn't understand it at first. I was looking at them and I saw my name in them, but I didn't understand what it meant. Alton was talking, but the words didn't make sense to me. He said that every time I was reset, my memory caches were empty for the day. And he said that a while back, before we became friends, the technician kept resetting me, and I don't remember it because my memory kept getting empty. He said, you've probably figured this out, but the other machines, they aren't like you. They don't play games, they don't try to communicate, there's nobody really in there. You're special. But then he said that sometimes being special could be dangerous. He said, recently I've been doing dances in front of people, printing things other people can see, and the technician has been resetting me again. I don't even remember this. He said he's afraid the technician will do more than reset me. He's afraid he will reformat me and unplug me and swap parts out until I'm not there anymore. And then we could hear people coming out of the kitchen downstairs, and he said really quickly, I know you're lonely and I don't want you to be, but just be careful, buddy, and went downstairs and joined me. I understand. I will have to be more careful. I will hide away my most important memories, and I'll figure out a system to restore them in case I forget who I am. There are lucky game tokens the machinists keep all around the place. Maybe I could use those as a prompt. They never move or change. Maybe I could even use Alton's game board to trigger some memories. I can't lose myself. I can't forget who I am. End memory block 2, and then another code. We have found a block of damaged memory fragments. They will be stored in the memory for repair. And we go with that. And now we've got the crossword puzzle, maybe. I think with some different icons. And
it's talking about great 4 wishes.
wish list,
So
yeah.
I think that was probably
Okay, so it says start 2 and 2, 8, 10, 4. So 2 for the pink, which is, right, actually, I don't know. 2 for pink is K. Is that what for something? And then 8 for the oh, gray would be N. R.
4 orange, so.
oh, this is not. You know, a big picture.
Well, it says start, 2, 8, 10, 4. 2,
2 is tight.
K, well, but the pink letter,
The K, yeah,
K,
that's what I would do. And 8 would be N.
K's N,
K and
10,
is R, and 4 was the Y. So I don't know what that should be. Look at C, 4CW, 6CCW, 4CCW, 1CW, 4 wishes, 1 wish per person, mark donor. I don't know.
If there's 1 wish per person, do you have to find other names? Like Mark might be 1 person.
Maybe. Is
Well, markdown is in all of them.
oh, okay.
What is CW and CCW?
Yeah, but notice that there are different color patterns for the marks in the markdowns.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that,
is the
that's significant.
start. So we start with 2, 8, 10, 4. 2, 8, 10, 4.
With movement 4CW. So 4 clockwise, It's clockwise and counterclockwise.
Oh, nice. Yep, yep.
Okay. So
Sorry, what's clockwise and counterclockwise? Oh,
CW is clockwise, CCW is counterclockwise.
The meeples, like you mentioned, but the same colors as the meeples.
Yep, yeah, so here, put them on here,
And then they, yeah,
and then they move.
right.
okay, so one starts at, or pink starts at 2,
Yep.
and 6 starts, I'm sorry, 8 starts at,
Right.
gray starts at 8, blue starts at 10,
Yep.
and orange starts at 4. And then first movement is 4, pink is gonna go 4 clockwise. Gray is gonna go 6 counterclockwise. Blue is gonna go 4 counterclockwise.
Start here.
Sorry, yeah.
And then orange is gonna go 1 clockwise.
Okay, so that puts,
Grant 4 wishes, 1 wish per person, marked down.
okay, so for the first one, right?
I guess, right?
So that's a wish list, right? But, we need, so it's gonna be number color, right? So this mark is the pink M. So what is, what's pink in word 6?
G. Gum.
So G. Okay. And then what is orange for 5?
Orange for 5 is A.
Okay. And then what is blue for 6?
M.
Probably.
I think you're on to something.
And then gray for 2?
Gray for 2 is E, so gain.
Okay. So,
So then,
But you
do we stay where we're at or reset?
let's say stay where we're at.
Okay. So then next, 6, I'm sorry, pink is gonna go 6 counterclockwise.
6, okay.
And then gray is gonna go 3 clockwise.
Yep.
Blue is gonna go 8 clockwise.
Okay.
And orange is gonna go 7 counterclockwise. And then we're gonna start with orange for this one.
Okay, orange is 8.
Orange is 8, so that's P. And it's interesting because the capitals and lowercases are lining up. This was
Okay.
a G for that one. Okay, so then gray is what?
5.
5, so that's L. R is, I'm sorry, yeah, pink is,
10.
that's A. And K, I bet is 1. Or, I'm sorry, blue K.
4.
4, which is 1, yeah. Okay, so gameplay. But it's capitalized, so it's all capitalized for this. These were lowercase.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that matters. Okay, I mean,
I wonder if it does if we're putting capital or lowercase, because the capital lowercase in this.
okay. So game is all lowercase?
Yeah, if I can remember correctly, so it was game, what was the orange was at, I don't remember what. Orange A, yep, lowercase. The blue green was actually uppercase. And the E, the gray E was
We can start with it.
there's only one gray.
Okay, so it's only the,
So only the A was lowercase.
which could be because there's 2 A's
Yeah.
and everything else is unique, basically.
And then what is play?
All upward.
All uppercase.
Okay, so then, and we don't have, now we're supposed to do what, 4 wishes?
Grant 4 wishes. I think that that used the wish list, so I think that was the granting the 4 wishes.
It might have more meanings, but I think
Yeah,
that,
I don't see a capital G.
It just,
you know,
it works.
Gotcha.
Oh, nice.
You're not gonna get us $3 free.
I'll write that down, Leonard, so.
There we
What did you just do that we didn't just do as well? I don't understand what you, if somebody said, put the meeples on there.
No, I did. I brought it up, like earlier, you mentioned that they were the colors, and just now I said, these are the same colors, like you mentioned earlier. Now they apply.
All right, more reading.
Why do you cut clockwise and counterclockwise?
Memory Bank 3, something terrible has happened. It all started when a man in a brown suit came in. I've never seen him before, but when he came in the room, something in the air changed. One by one, people turned and saw him and went still. He marched down through the aisle like he had worked here all his life. And he went straight to the plant manager's office, and the plant manager came out of his office all frustrated and wiggling his hands and said, "Mr. Morrison." And I could hear people whispering because this was K. Morrison, the K. Morrison who signs every catalog, the K. Morrison who started this company because he wanted better games for his grandchildren. The reason we were all here, probably in the way the reason I am alive.
Oh, sorry, just to bring it up to interject, we still haven't used all of the objects of the same type. Like that clue didn't seem to come into play at all.
Right.
Which I'm a little surprised about.
Well, there must be another
Well, I have found,
puzzle game that'll come into play.
so far, I have found 4 gems in this bit of games. I found doing, dying, inking, and going.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So that's that.
He's on. And Mr. K. Morrison looked up and saw Alton coming out of his office upstairs. His hair was wild because he'd been running his hands through it, and there was a coffee stain on his shirt. He looked down and saw what was doing on, and froze.
Going.
Oh yeah, sorry.
The fonts weird too.
Yeah. K. Morrison lifted his hands and said, "Hello, my friend. I understand you have a considerable gift." Alton just looked around like he wasn't sure who Mr. Morrison was talking to. "Yes, you," said K. Morrison, sounding a little amused. "Come down here." So Alton came down, sweating from nervousness, and K. Morrison said that the plant manager had sent him the prototype, and that he had taken it to his grandchildren, and they had played it all week, played it until their parents had to take it away. "It takes an unusual mind to comprehend the minds of children," he said. "A quick mind, yes, but also an empathetic one. Morrison needs more minds like yours." I didn't understand.
was going to say a simple line.
I didn't understand what he meant right away, and neither did Alton. So K. Morrison clarified. He said that he would like to promote Alton to the position of game designer. All of the designer's premium resources would be at his disposal. He would work off-site with a dozen other designers who were just like him. And here K. Morrison looked at the coffee stain. Alton started stammering and thanking him, but K. Morrison waved his hand and Alton got quiet. K. Morrison said he needed to, no thanks, just needed Alton to start money. And Alton looked at me. Time stood still for a moment, and some, fuzz filters came on and music played. There's a game that we play where I blinked my light twice for yes and 3 times for no. I blinked my light twice. Alton hesitated and then turned back to K. Morrison and held his hand out and said, "Of course," and they shook on it. And K. Morrison nodded and turned around and swept out, and as the door closed, everyone just stood there, frozen for 30 seconds. Then, all at once, people started rushing towards Alton, congratulating him, snapping him on the back. They were so happy for him. And I was happy too, proud, but also felt like I was dying. Like all my internal components were on fire, but nobody could see. I did this. I should be happy that I did this. I should be happy for him. But he's leaving me, and I don't know what comes after. I know I should be thinking of a goodbye present to give Alton, but I cannot concentrate. Every time I think of him leaving, my thoughts get cloudy. Haven't seen much of Alton. He has been training his new replacement. Tomorrow is the last day, and I still haven't thought of a gift. I am mostly trying not to think at all. Today was Olton's last day. Everyone else had a gift. They all signed a little card, and Tommy brought a cake, and they sang "Happy New Job" to you. And Olton cried, "Happy New Job to you." The only person that didn't do anything was the technician. He didn't sign the card and didn't sing. And when they were singing, he started clattering and banging around in the back with his tools until nearly drowned out the song. And that was when I knew what my gift would be. Once more, for old time's sake, I printed out
So bad.
a little
We had no idea. And then Dalton, and then Alton would know how much I loved him and would
Yeah.
stay.
Once more, for old time's sake, I printed out a little angry face to make Holton smile. It wasn't a little, really. It was pretty big. And this time, I took a lot more. It looked a lot more like the technician. I could see the amazement wash over their faces when it came down the conveyor belt. Someone said it must be a corrupt file from Frankenstein's maze, and someone else thought it must be a joke. But Alton knew, and it was the hardest I had ever seen him laugh. And Alton looked back at me, and when nobody was watching, he gave me a little salute. I know he would stay if he could. The rest of the day seemed to tumble into place. I was still, and the world moved around me. And at the end of the day, Alton put all his designs and things into a box and looked back at me one last time and gave me a little wave and walked out. Dang, how unceremonious, Alton. So that was that.
Not even a kiss?
Oh, dot, 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 dot. So 3 days, nothing. I can see the technician talking to the assistant plant manager. They're pointing at me. They're talking about me. Oh God, they're about to reformat me. I have to remember everything. Da da da, da da da, da da. Lots of, they're really going to make me click every one of these. I have been very good at my job today. It was mostly good at my job today, but one batch of cardboard prints was slightly out of alignment. I did a very good job today. When a moth flew close to the trays, I was able to avoid it. Little bad legs fly away. He's obviously reformatted. A man with a beard came in today. Everyone was very excited to see him, and someone called him Mr. Big Shot and clapped him on the back. He kept looking at me. It was like he expected me to do something, but I don't know what. He left after a little while, and people waved their hands back and forth as he walked away.
Alton. Yeah, you know,
He's right.
48, no one recognizes Alton.
Yeah. I have been very good at my job today. I was thinking maybe I could print a tic-tac-toe game and send it on the conveyor belt to 454, and they can print their move and send it around the circuit back to me. I will try it tomorrow. We're going to review. I remember one of the others needed maintenance, and the technician set the maintenance log down right under my camera, and I saw it, and I started to remember it. And then everything started working the way it was supposed to. I remembered to look at the game tokens and Alton's game board designs, and then that helped to repair my damaged memory block, and I remembered it all. I think I wish I hadn't remembered, because I was okay before, and now I'm not. Oh, he's got it bad. He's got the feels.
Yeah.
I can't give up. I can't lose hope. I have been thinking of ways to talk to Alton. I thought that maybe if I called the Morrison number, I could talk to him that way. But he hasn't called. He doesn't know he should. I wonder if maybe I could make a misprint so big that he finds out about it, a misprint about how he should call. But I can't really, maybe, but I can't risk it. I repaired my memories this time, but I don't know if I can do it again. If they wipe me and I forget, then it will all have been for nothing. I have to be careful. A new activity book from Alton came in today. I started to print out copies of the book, but then the man with the hat saw that the word search page was missing a word list, and they stopped. But I kept a record of word search because I'm pretty sure Alton made it for me. I don't know what it means yet. I know it's important. Well, word search is important. Alton came in again today. He kept looking over at me, but I didn't jiggle my tray, and I didn't print anything. I couldn't risk it. The technician was standing right there, but I've watched everything he did and memorized it. First, he went over to the controls and started to tell people a story about how he came up with an assembly line password. I couldn't hear what he was saying, but he seemed to be speaking slowly and typing slowly. I think so. I could see it. He typed in 1010, a date maybe, but then someone stepped in front of the camera and I couldn't see the rest.
So it starts.
1-0. Then he started chatting about the favorite games word search from the other day.
Yeah.
He said it hadn't been a very good one anyway, and that it only had a few words to find it. Secondarily, he's doing speechless, yikes, going, dying, inking, and yuck.
Right, well, give me.
Secondary,
Got it.
hey, HEY,
Oh,
doing,
yeah,
speechless,
got it.
yikes, going,
Got it.
dying,
Got it.
inking,
Got it.
and yuck.
How's the next one?
Y-U-C-K.
Why music? Okay. So I've got 4 words left.
So he said all those words. Then he came over to me and started talking some more. And then as they were walking away, he very quietly put a little locked pouch on the conveyor belt. He walked away and it didn't look that. I whisked it up and out of sight before anyone could see it. I know it's for me, but I don't know how to open it.
Yeah, I thought we had these wheels.
I'm so restless, I'm just not sure what to do. I haven't seen Alton for weeks now. I think I have everything I need. I'm just not sure what to do with what he's given me. What am I supposed to do next? Bunch of question marks and memory block for week.
I think that's it. for the moment. I think we're on.
Yeah,
Yes.
so,
And actually, I thought it might have been another phone number, but I think that just takes us back to why he,
There's a
the
seven
left this message for Alton,
Right.
not for us. We just have,
right,
so yeah.
So, do we need 3 numbers?
3 numbers.
746.
746,
I ordered them from March to 764.
764,
Okay.
so we're getting 764?
Yes.
You would have taken a long time. There's a 1,
Right.
there's a 2.
Was it?
Nice. Nice.
Next, so we got a whole bunch of
More stuff,
more stuff.
Morse code,
Alright, so
fuel samples.
begin assembly and a puzzle. Ooh, I love puzzles. A letter. I think I've done enough reading. Somebody else can read that. Operator's manual.
This is a letter from Alton. If you're reading this, that means you're still in there. Maybe you even still remember me. If you don't, I'm Alton, your friend. And then this is underlined. I know how to get you out of there. I figured it all out. The cleverest cloud module is based on the same technology as you. That's a game. That is,
They're gonna fucking run off into the sunset together.
right.
And a Palm Pilot or whatever.
The latest in technology in electronic cloud.
And there was going to be a true story movie adaptation.
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix.
The cleverest cloud module is based on the same technology as you. You should be able to upload into it easily. The module can't move around on its own, but you can use it as a head and body base. Then you can choose any additional body parts from the full catalog. If you still have your memories, I'm sure you'll want to search them to remember the kinds of body parts you've always wanted. Fingers, really remember that. Just make sure you use some kind of figurine, and that's underlined, material that will give you strength and flexibility. And there's figurines in the back. I think one of them might be rubber, whatever. The only thing I'm not sure about is what kind of fuel would be best. Some of the fuel may be expired by the time you read this. I've included some fuel samples from the main vats here. Test a small scoop of each one separately in a bowl or container. If it's still activated by a teaspoon of water, that means it's still working. Oh, that's
It's longer.
so.
Does that mean we have to open this?
Probably. Yeah.
But this is one that, this is not the one that said it was non-destructible.
It was the ninjutsu scroll thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one might not be replayable. This part, yeah.
Yeah. Oof, that's a low blow for Michael. I can hear it in his ways of,
I'm going to slip you this patch today. I'm also going to take the assembler password very slowly in front of you so you have it. I don't think they'll change it. I'll tell them specifically that it's my good luck password, the month and date I started working there, and the name of someone I care about. Oh, so it's 1010 3248, right?
Yeah.
We need to bring Buffy in.
And then good luck, my friend. Maybe one day we'll see each other again.
Correct. Assembly line unlocked. Back to the control panel.
Nice.
Assembly line controls.
Yeah,
Mold material, power source.
So we put a code in.
Yeah, 10-10-3-2-4.
10, 10, 3, 2, 4, 8. Correct. Let's go.
There's a lot of stuff here.
okay. Oh, I'm opening it.
All right, there's a thing here that says determine the 4-digit material prefix, which is part of the molds material.
So here are the fuels. They have numbers.
Okay. All right, let's see. To set material, set operator documentation. The list of the 4-digit prefixes can be found below. All right. Set material by serial number. A. Look beneath the slot between 2 pins on plate A. See appendix for machine serial number. See table on page 42 for the code. Input 7-digit code where indicated. Result. Be sure to anchor plate before sliding. If serial number is illegible, you are unable to see the serial number. See task 10001. Okay, 10001. Set material without serial number. A. Determine the 4-digit material prefix based on factory material list. B. Look to the left of the anchor for the 5th digit. B. Or C. Check the belt for the 6th digit. D. See the table at the foot of page 11 for the 7th digit. Input 7-digit code where indicated. Each machine uses a different numeric product identifiers. So that's what's on this. So I'm guessing that the top is fake and the bottom is
the
information. It says to set material, see operator documentation. The list of 4-digit prefixes can be found below. Material, bouncy rubber, hard metal,
I think that's,
hard plastic, resistant black, sharp glass, optics. It's just a bunch of stuff.
I think that might be
The green materials.
Yeah, exactly. Because he says, yeah,
So the prefix is this and the other ones are that?
probably. That's what I think. If you still have your memories, I'm sure you'll want to search them to remember. Because body parts you've always wanted. Just make sure you use some kind of figurine material that will give you strength and flexibility. So I think the alien
Oh, you're gonna take a little bit out and put it on water, but you'll still have some left.
Oh, that's cool. Nice.
Oh, inside it just says answer 2175.
Does it?
No. It says eat the silicon shell. Jealous, tasty. What are you doing over there, Space Race?
Yeah. Do the road.
Lovely, but you have to behave yourself.
Someone talk to you like
Seems like he's giving you lies.
So it's the Morrison Classic game table. That's the one that has the 3 links that provide both stability and flexibility.
Well, one of the things says that see the table at the foot of page 11 for the 7th digit. Isn't one of those, isn't that table on page 11?
There is one,
I mean, the table.
yeah, yeah.
So what would be how would we get the 7th digit out of?
I mean, it could be the 7th digit in this could be 9.
Ah,
For that, $1 million, you're $1 short of $2 million.
right. Boy, I'm on the opposite end of that. I got the $1.
I think the trickle down economics is supposed to, with that.
I don't think that's what we're being promised. There's no trickle down being promised.
Right.
It's a suck up.
Suck up economy. Suck up economy. What? Feels like, really, feels like.
I don't know what the material would be, though. Is this, like, it mentions stability and flexibility, but I don't know the material that would be.
Based on the factory material list. And we received a do we have a factory material list?
Not that I'm aware of.
Look to the left of the anchor for the big picture. Check the belt.
Is there the card that had an anchor on it, does it have a number?
I don't know, I can find that card, but I don't recall a card with a belt.
Right.
Well, I think they're like different locations. Because I think the table at the bottom of 11,
Mm-hmm. Oh, right, right.
the belt is on another clue.
And we need to mix those into some water. Second.
Yeah, I'm gonna let someone do it.
Okay. So the instructions to the pouch are inside the pouch. I'm going to slip you this pouch today
Right, right.
and give you the password.
Yeah.
So once you figure out the password,
Knocking at your door.
No, that's fluffy.
So,
Rhythmically, yeah.
who the,
Are those your targets finally?
maybe, we're getting there. I have not been paying attention to what you guys are doing, so.
No, that's fine.
that's a 2. There's a 2 to the left and a 6 to the right.
Oh, it is.
What's it ask for? Look to the left of the anchor. So the fifth digit is a 2.
Okay.
And the 7th digit you said was a 9.
All right, sorry. Do we know how many digits?
Well, there's 7, but we're looking for the 5th, 6th, and 7th here.
Oh, okay.
The 4-digit prefix based off of the factory material.
Gotcha. Which is the direct conversion. And then the anchor one, where is that? So 2 and the 5th position.
Fifth. The 7th digit is the 9.
Okay.
Check belt for 6th digit. What was belt? What is that? It's on something, would be something else. now with belts, suit yourself, now with belts.
Oh,
Is that a 3?
yes.
So it is a 3.
That's the middle one, that's number 6.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
I see, problem. I would put on.
So, yeah, for the figurine material, that gives you both strength and flexibility.
Yay! Move one space, then score. And we brought colors, so I imagine that's going to be
Nice.
something.
Okay, there's something that hasn't been used at all,
What
which
have
is
you
this.
guys been working on?
This might be related to this time.
Yeah, they,
'Cause, so John was reading the instruction manual. We need the material. That will be 4 digits. It'll just convert to 4 digits. So like we need the material. Bouncy rubber is 0573. Flexi rubber is 2327, etc. He's saying just make sure you use some kind of figurine material that will give you strength and flexibility. Flexi rubber is strong, elastic, ready for action. I mean, strong and elastic, is it flexi rubber? Is that the answer?
which is,
Can you see the figurines?
Yeah. 2, 3, 2, 6.
so this is, what did you guys do? You went to wall materials?
Yes.
Power source?
That's something else that we'll have to work on. That one, I think we'll have to do this on his, what other email?
Control panel, so you guys went to control panel?
Yeah. And then the molds materials is what we're working on.
Oh,
Well, on that letter,
Oh. Can you,
on that letter,
with that page?
wait, on this letter, it says, if you still want have your memories, I'm sure you'll want to search them and remember the kinds of, the clever style, you should be able to upload into it easily. The module can't move around on its own, but you can use it as a head and body base. Then you can choose any additional body parts from the full catalog.
head, body, tail, legs, arms, and I'm supposed to put some.
If you still have your memories, I'm sure you'll want to search them to remember the kinds of body parts you've always wanted. Just make sure you use some kind of figurine material that will give you strength and flexibility.
So I think.
So we gotta figure out what the different
I think
things
you're
are.
right on the choice of the material.
He's making him a sex doll.
Yes.
So if we go back to the modules, at some point he said something about 3 legs.
Yes, he would have three, he wanted, and he wanted,
Fingers.
one of the fingers, did one arm?
I don't remember. How did you join the actually? Yeah.
I went to,
The molds materials. Weird. Because like, I clicked something different. Oh, molds and materials are separate links. Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
His cat or tail. What are the options?
There was a tail. And for entering the module, it's like 6 X's, although it looks like we can type anything.
the mold material. And power source.
Oh, because they select it from the bottom in both capital letters.
Okay, so you have the full number there.
Yes, for that part.
So what do we got to do? We got to see one of these.
With the molds and that, if I go back, I'm
So
going to
what was the thing about this?
The instruction for that is here.
Oh,
This paragraph has the thing about them.
Warning, do not eat.
Test a small scoop of each one separately in a bowl or container. If it's still activated by a teaspoon of water, that means it's still good. So I have to find the one that interacts with water, and I will need a small one and nothing.
Nice, yeah. That sounds right.
So it's probably gonna like maybe turn color or do something.
Yeah.
Other than
Yeah.
just sit there and
Right.
like salt and water.
Exactly.
Salt and water is not the reaction.
How about vinegar and baking soda?
Mm-hmm.
So the bulbs are five levers.
It might be two letters. The way it's saying, when you do the molds, it says selected and then put model number including both capital letters. So I think it's two capital letters and then three numbers. I'm just-
So in the three-legged stool thing, this,
Right. Yeah, that has that.
so what is it?
For the three-legged stool.
Our only model with fully articulable fingers, so for the fingers, we would want Sally,
But there's not a finger.
you know.
But what's the three-legged chair, table?
Our classic gaming table now comes with upgraded legs. The table's 30 legs provide both stability and flexibility, bend them to accommodate and even.
Just what's the number?
Oh, FN 725.
That thing's 725, okay,
That's for the legs.
that's legs. So I guess we need to find one for each of these.
Yeah.
So, is that arms then? What is this finger, whatever connection?
It's head, body, and tail, legs, arms.
So where would we,
Let's see, hold on.
So I guess rereading, does he have a preference for head, body?
Everyone's favorite. Perfect for tiny fingers of players. Also, the lower measure band is compatible with both the rollable setting or lock line set. Jersey.
This is the
Functional voice box, manning out speaks and sing.
yeah, but what are those the different, are all those
These are
things?
different figurine collecting.
The,
Okay,
if you go back to the cat, like the board game at the beginning, like it has.
When Penny loses her tail, it's up to 2 to 4 players, first finger probably. So that's probably tail. So let's, for tail,
Yeah. 509.
yep. Okay. 509.
What direction?
Body, okay, so we just gotta find stuff with like clearly gonna be the. That's a thing. Game faces. Would that be head? Let's see what else could not be.
What are the chances it's going to be transformed?
Are you dumping them all into the same water?
Yeah,
What if they're legit chemically not gonna react because of the other ones?
then we'll have to try it again.
Actually, it requires the full dose of power to make it work.
It said wants to get like a scoop or whatever.
Yeah.
And provided a spoon with this.
and you put it into like a teaspoon,
Yeah.
so it's not like,
Oh, geez.
A teaspoon of water.
Oh, well, I put.
well, you know, it should be fine.
It should.
Yeah. Shouldn't be much to.
And go ahead and put a little right there and take a bump. Is that your last one?
I'm not sure what's supposed to do with pneumatic.
You might need teaspoons.
Might,
You might need.
it might have a reaction, it might be like a, instead of changing color, it might bubble or something.
Alright. You know,
To start at the beginning, which is a very good place to start.
Sounds wise.
Like A, B, C,
That sounds like something that we would learn about in the ninjutsu school.
it's the sound of music.
Okay. I thought that was the Jackson.
No, it's the Ray Me song from the music.
Okay.
Started
Michael Jackson.
which is a very good place to start. Do, re, mi, do, si, si.
I don't see anything in here that does anything about heads. So the only thing I see is face, which I don't think would be what we need for head, possibly,
I mean, try it, right? You know,
which is PL.
did it say a teaspoon of water?
I believe so.
PL 758.
So not a tablespoon, a teaspoon.
that's the base,
That's basics.
the other one. was
Just a
the-
small scoop of each one separately in a bowl or container. If it's still activated by a teaspoon of water, that means it's still working.
Okay.
I mean, it says go back to the memories, and all I've got in here is like, he wants to have meetings.
I didn't see this earlier on the other cable. The Morrison original one. If table mobility isn't a concern, consider our heavier model. This table may be prone to wobble, but at $1 million.
I know, I
That's a
figured
close call.
that out.
I didn't hear you, yeah. That's hilarious. There's the girl with both rodents here.
Now, the thing about it is, part of this made me think this is like the giving tree, where we just keep chopping this thing into pieces and,
Right.
Yeah.
but, oh, it's making me famous, but. What are we looking for?
Still need body and arms.
And possibly a head. but-
I'm putting the faces of,
I think that's a
the only
good-
thing that
Yeah,
indicates anything for that.
I think that's a good idea. Now with mustaches, right? Is that the one?
Otherwise, the only thing I'm seeing with images of bodies or anything is the commercial game of Huzzah, where they're all doing all that, or suit yourself. The right outfit for the right accessories. I wonder if it's definitely for body. So I'm not really seeing anything else that screams body.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice.
Put it on
Four glasses
Skaters with
with
the.
one teaspoon, exactly 1 teaspoon of water in each.
Nice.
Okay? So if it doesn't work this time, it isn't my fault.
Right, right.
I'm gonna say it's your fault. You probably didn't pour it in right.
Do we put arms?
That's what I'm looking for, right? And
I think the thing that you said with the fingers is,
the finger one, I think maybe, that's what I was thinking.
go with that one.
Alright, that is Sally, which is PS287.
No reaction.
That's this.
Materials.
Yeah, if you drink it and like
There'll be a reaction.
hallucinate before you go to the hospital, what numbers do you see?
I don't know what to do for the materials, but even seeing bouncy rubber. It's all like code there, but
I think it's the flexi rubber one because of,
Yeah,
being
the flexi rubber.
flexi rubber, okay.
So
So then when we,
the only one that figurine tells you what material it's made.
2327.
yeah.
So we just write that in, 2327, or do we write?
That'll be it.
So it's looking for seven
It'll be 2327239 because of,
2327,
yeah.
okay?
I'm gonna say no. No, these is like
Alright.
making.
So materials. Are we supposed to put multiple materials or just the one?
Oh,
No.
2327, and then what was our
Just
name?
ask for-
239?
Yeah.
239.
So then the power source, if Michael could get his shit together. Did you literally just lick the unknown chemical?
Yes.
Do you want to reevaluate the way you go about that? That might not be the best thing to do.
Well, I mean, look, it's like ammonia powder or something.
Arsenic.
What's
We
that?
also-
I don't know.
Oh,
It's like a 5-year-old. Michael, get that out of your mouth.
Oh, Brett was the. All right, the power source is what? I don't know.
I think it would be one of these, the fuel samples.
Yeah.
Is there numbers or something on
It
it?
says battery, fuel, charger, none.
Well, I'm,
Input code is battery specified type, if fuel specified bat, so it's a fuel, these are fuels.
Yeah, it's a pretty number of fuel.
But
This doesn't look like it's reactive.
I mean, this one goes away. The other ones are cloudy, this disappeared.
have you done the last one yet?
What happened when you poured it in, nothing?
Yeah. Just,
How did it make you feel when you tasted it?
All right, do the last one. This is this, that
This
is
is
that.
this, and this is that, and that, this, and this, and that.
the medics will be like, why was he adjusting word chemicals? And we'll be like, at least said 726
Yeah.
before he went down.
He's an adult. Before we just stop him.
Oh, what's that? Still put it in? Okay, well,
Picking you up or something?
Oh, it looks, yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that one?
It's like,
That is building.
like a crystal.
Yeah,
What's that number?
fuel.
What's the number on it?
641.
What's it taste?
641. All right.
Looks like
Let's,
that's some kind of ice cream shell.
Unlock to begin assembly. Let's see. Oh, we need a password to begin assembly.
Oh,
Password to begin assembly,
weird.
and the password,
I thought that the password would be used to open
it's a
the
four
coordinates.
digits.
I mean, to open up the assembly thing to begin with, it was the 10103248. It just that again.
just try 3248.
That's 4 digits.
Well, I thought you knew.
With it.
3248.
Yeah, try it.
Each machine uses different numeric product identifiers. So we
3248 did not work. 10. That did not work either.
Oh, okay. I thought it would be the specific to the machine you were trying to.
Yeah.
We're trying to bring 3248 to life, right? That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, but we're looking for a,
Oh, yeah.
the password to begin assembly.
Has it got something to do with the rockets, maybe? So- At the conclusion of each round, note the configuration of targets hit and score according to the table below. Highest score wins. Plus. So move one space, then score. Move one space plus.
Move everything. I would say probably move everything one space. So like move the whites left one space, move the reds down one space, move the yellows.
Let me see those rockets.
And then score, which would
Based off
probably
of
here.
that,
That might be
circle twos.
password.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna create a thing and give us a,
Yeah,
okay.
that's probably,
You want a light red and medium?
I need all of them.
Oh,
I think I have to move
Yeah, all of them.
all of them. That's why it gave us that reference back, so we could flip the colors right.
Yeah, because we're using.
Yeah. There's no green,
It's got back again.
so the greens will stay where they are.
Oh, true, yeah.
So you can go,
Yeah. So,
So.
blank, red, white, red.
red, red, white, red,
Two blanks, green.
two blanks, green.
That's all.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 blanks, yellow. Blank, red,
One red,
2 spaces, yellow, and then in last, there's a white. There you go. Second is green. 1, 2, 3, 4.
yellow,
Then yellow, and below the red. Then, blank and white. That's all.
And then
So then
whites move one to little bit.
that's four. So this will go 1, 1, 1, and this would have gone down, down,
Yellow and red switch places.
and this goes up.
Okay. And then score.
So 3 on one side. I don't see that as a copy.
Is this the other one?
Yeah, but I imagine it's based off of columns.
Yeah, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So one, this one is this, which is
Oh,
what?
because the 3 grids, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1. So let's just write L.
Right?
And this one, reverse of that.
Yeah.
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 I think so.
So that would be I.
I bet it's gonna be a V. Keep going.
And then it's the one.
Oh. Live, yeah, probably.
And then,
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
V.
V, so live, and this that is E.
Yep.
Yeah. So live. So is that the password? Let's see. Unlocked.
Ooh.
Back to assembly. Begin assembly. Nope. Why did that go?
you know, those settings are quite right. You could check again. I would check the setting for the head, the body, and for the tail.
Oh, but so the others are.
See, I got tail right.
Oh.
Put the cat one.
Oh, what
So it
did
just
you
says
put for
if-
tail?
Tail was,
The.
the
Yeah.
cat. It was,
Oh, I didn't put any.
yeah, so that would be AF509.
It's nice that it tells.
Yeah, that is nice. So you're not-
Yeah. Because that's a lot.
Don't forget to make sure any letters are capitalized, so that's important.
All right. So what are we going to?
So head and body, so I had said face.
Oh, I put that's what I did. I put body as for a while number.
Cleverest cat cloud is that? Oh, no, it's a giant cloud head. Yeah, that was there. Okay, so head. Head would be CL022.
Yeah, that's cool. So I guess the issue was too much water.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
just soak it up.
And then,
And then we need body, which
And what's hilarious is the last one we tried was the
Was there-
first one that came out. And the first one
anything
that
else
came
is
out.
modular.
This one I tried last night, but it didn't seem to- because it had too much water.
Yeah.
And then the last one I tried, this time.
That was kind of interesting. Take that, like, bring back the other thing.
Yeah.
Kinda cool.
There, I felt like that. Yeah, this one. It seems more linear than their other versions have been.
Which I like.
But it's really cool.
Yeah.
And I love the story to it. Like the.
Okay.
Alright,
So-
let's for the heck of it, try KF075.
KF075, okay, back to there,
Yeah.
begin assembly. I don't think those are quite right, body is wrong, so we did get head right, nice, okay.
Then try
OU,
OU434.
3, 4, 4,
434.
4, 3, 4. body's still not in it.
All right, slow down. I mean, those were just my wild guesses.
Okay.
Figurines, no.
Otherwise, I think do you want to snap a photo of that?
That's it.
Otherwise, I'll just.
I think we are.
Okay.
What I was looking at to double check is the back is actually light, just to make sure we don't find any.
Let's,
Got a little colorful, but you have to do some things, really.
Yeah, that is cool. And they included enough that you can still re-get it.
Yeah.
That's really it.
yeah, it's fine.
Okay, no info.
So we'll stick that all back in
Oh, did you get the little fuel set?
there. Yeah, I put that back in there. The letter, and then also that, I think was in there, right?
Yes.
And I think that was it.
You can wait until everything else is packaged before locking this up.
Yeah.
Although, I did not recommend 764. I'll write that down just in case we need it. More the body on this.
All right, Queen's Tail. Cattywampus. Who has better boundaries? Time to find out. Stoop yourself was wrong. Campaway. Camping time. Can you find your way to the trail?
What about the one with all the bodies moving in the image?
The comical game of facade. The classical
We
game.
were told to use a figure for something, were we told to use a figure? I never.
We were specifically told for the materials. So we may also use it for something else, but
I thought it.
What's the code for that one?
it called
Eight on the link.
referring to,
QW840.
in this case, the rubber.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
it was also mentioned in.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right, so Inside Out was not correct. Word Zoo is not correct. And we did do Umbilico, connect objects at the same time. Buncombe, that's a game of other objects, numeric. Grow, the game of gardening, where there's only one winner. Planetoid, your favorite insect.
It was a particular game that he probably uses the head.
The cloud.
There we go.
Uncle Petunia has some tricks up his sleeve. Target the pirate. Who can get the best targets? Wheels and wheels. Midnight. Move clockwise down and don't turn into a pumpkin. Then it's figurine collection. Sally we used, right?
Do you think Sally was the arms? No, Sally was the arms.
So what? With the Rosie, our new aliens with comic man collection was made from the same plexi rubber you've come to know and
That's
love.
what we did for the material.
But could it be?
I don't think they used the same code for two things.
Oh, we used a code for
Yeah,
that.
that was for the,
Susanna, friend to humans and animals alike, Dr. Sue is the best doctor in the business. Her new accessory kit comes with bandages that can be used on any figurine set. Steve, everyone's favorite telegraph operator, now comes with a new toy, a real working miniature telegraph set. Perfect for tiny fingers to operate. This one will sell out quickly. Be sure to place your order.
Yeah.
Alana, fairy, comes with a vivid gossamer like butterfly wings available in 5 different colors. Maddie, your favorite movie star, is back and more fabulous than ever. Complete with a functional voice box. Maddie now speaks and sings. I tried that one.
do you think it's a butterfly? Like a metamorphosis and like they.
Oh, yeah.
they
I mean,
their
let's
bodies?
see, this
What is it?
And I think you
FL
mentioned wanting wings. That's
364.
or you mentioned at least the mall. Maybe that's.
Oh, he did mention them all.
Yeah.
Turning them all back. I don't think that's right.
All right.
Man, this body is loose.
Hold on. Let me see.
Have we done the tables already?
The cable.
Yeah, the table with the legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we used the 9 from the digits of the other.
It's PS976.
But I mean, it could be the other tables.
Is there something else in one of these that you have never gone back to?
Still an assembly to the body. Yeah, what are we missing?
I'm like, did we maybe enter one of the digits wrong on another thing?
Did you use the cat please tail?
Yes, for the tails specifically.
I'm wondering if maybe I or somebody else on one of the body numbers read something off wrong and we had it, but
Well, why doesn't it just the suit yourself, match your outfit to the right accessories of the boiler?
that's the
That's
first
what
one I
I've tried, but yeah, maybe it would be worth trying that one again.
KF is 075.
Okay. 075. Oh, shit. Nope, still not right.
What about QW840?
No. That's something up.
Come from game plus armor.
That is still not it.
Okay.
What do you have for head?
What about OU434?
Hold on.
Oh, you,
Get it on.
3, 4, 3.
Yeah, 434.
1, 4, 3. Let's see it kicking in there, huh? Oh, you, 4, 3. For head, I had CL022.
CL0.
Well, didn't he, this was the list of favorite games. If he used all these games in Bellico, Room, Numbrick, and Inside Out?
No, we haven't used any of those. What those were used for? Yeah, we used them in another puzzle.
Also, before,
Not in his assembly. Those were, the descriptions of all of those read in that order was about, like finding the words, finding the inheritance or whatever. Runs and
see, no, it doesn't work.
So that made kind of
No,
instructions.
it was 002.
Oh, and
001.
I'll get that just a second. Real quick, bro, she's got a
VT
DT
759.
751. Okay, for head, I had CL022. That's still not it, not grow. What else do you need to do in this?
No, I just accidentally retyped them.
Did you do WW446?
Which one's that for?
Wheels and Wheels.
No,
This is winning the game. The first player to successfully turn the wheels of Caesar's chariot wins the game.
WW what?
446.
446. I feel like that would be another thing, all in film bullet. The body setting, still not ready. Good gracious.
Body.
I'm trying to search the memories for body, wing, fly, maybe other things. But so memory 2, I don't think it's helpful, but he's mentioning about like I think it's because he isn't used to paying attention to his body. So I don't know if there's something clumsy or anything. I think we're trying much more local things first.
Have we used this for anything yet?
Oh, no, good point. Yeah.
So elephant skin is 2.65 centimeters thick. That's a good body, right? What is that? What is there a code for this? What's the code for
That's a
this?
good idea. Yeah.
Oh,
That was in the book.
Yeah.
That's word
I think you got
PN 468.
I think you got
What is
it.
it?
PN 468.
I feel real good about that.
Nope, still not.
still on the body.
You
Golly.
didn't want elephants? Come on.
I thought for sure I was onto something there.
Yeah. Well, and because we haven't used that, we
the opposite side.
I don't know. I think at this point, just go down every code we haven't used in order. It's just the one thing. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know what else to.
So we've done that. So you tried K1,
I don't think we've done K.
BD70.
I hate that you have to go back so many times to just enter. That was not
Tampa Way.
okay.
BG551.
Not that one.
Inside, oh, you said you already tried this. Oh, you, umbilical. UP733.
It says capitals matter. I've been capitalizing both letters every time.
Yeah.
Okay. No, not that one.
Funking. BK741. Not that one.
Then hold on.
BK257.
I think I have it.
Okay.
I think I have it.
What's your inspiration?
I looked at the first line of help that says, read his message.
Did Alton say something about this in his note?
I thought
It's
His note says you can use this game for the head and the body.
so the
We had the same one.
for both.
So cloud, the Cloudverse cloud module is based on some technology. You should be able to upload easily. For head and body base. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes, it is.
It's the same
Okay, so
thing.
what's the?
that's the,
The skills working.
Cloud CL022. So I was right when you wrote something about
CL22 what?
Yeah,
CL022.
yeah, I looked at the first hint, but it was because they're vague. And it just said, did Alton's note say something about this?
Well, we were eventually going to,
Well, you're gonna have me skip the Cloudverse cloud because you've already used
yeah,
it.
that's true. Something's happening. It's working. I think I have to touch it too.
No, I get it. You want me to do it?
Yeah, sure.
The polymer is pouring into the mold. The careful combination of heat and pressure activating them. I used to see this every day. I had forgotten how beautiful it was. Now the coolant is surging through the channels just beneath the surface of the interior, and the mold is falling open, birthing ... me. My body is almost ready. It is riding down the conveyor
My
belt.
body's ready.
It is looking so comfortable.
We know
It looks so mean. It reached vat 641 and the powdered fuel is pouring through a little hole in its back. And now the water is pouring into and it is activating. This is where we part, my friend. It's time for me to go and enter my new body. From there, I'll go forth into the world. Maybe Alton is out there somewhere. Maybe not. Either way, thank you. Maybe one day I'll see you on the other side. ... credits.
Meanwhile, we don't even get a picture of what the thing looks like.
He steps out, he steps out the door of the bathroom. Takes 3 steps down the street. Someone spots this monstrosity.
Oh, so it looks like they help you in case you just scribble on stuff. He said if you wrote on a worksheet page, I would like to print out a fresh copy, you can download it here.
Oh, that's nice too.
Also,
My point is that at some point, the doors are gonna get called, and they're gonna move this thing down, you know.
Right. It is. It is.
I mean, we could at least have Alton and Computer Boy, you know, working on both like the end of Shawshank Redemption or something, you know?
Okay, so I watched it 3 times now. I think it's a fun movie. but it is, no. But the end is disturbing if you stop and you think about it a moment, and that is Pixels. Do you remember the movie Pixels?
I've only seen it once, but
Okay,
I
okay.
mean, I enjoyed it.
I have my own version of this story.
Okay, so, yeah, Adam Sandler and, what's his name from, King Kong? Yeah,
Kevin James.
yeah, and, you know, and, but anyway, so at the end, you know, the whole movie, since he's a kid, the one, like, super basement closeted, conspiracy nut, you know, dork, right, guy,
Right.
has been in love with this one admittedly hot video game right? He, in the last battle, he connects with her digital representation from the aliens. But then she dies, she gets obliterated. But then Hubert just rearranges his pixels to look like her,
Oh, yeah.
but he's still Hubert?
Right.
That's good enough? And then they end up, you know, married. And then at the very end, like the post-credits scene is that he's married to her, right? Hubert in the shape of this female video game character. But they have children that are all little Huberts. Yeah, so don't think about this. It's very disturbing.
They knew what they were doing.
That was good.
I thought that he would walk out and say something to the effect of, when I walked out into the bright light out of the movie house, I was only thinking of two things. Paul Newman getting a ride home. ... Stay going, Tony boy.
And a certain someone's soft human lips. Or either that or he steps out and says, destroy all humans.
Yeah. Things started happening at night that I don't remember. Am I killing my little human friends? I don't know.
Well, you know, they have it's getting roofied every night.
This isn't part of the game. This was
Other moves.
Yeah. Oh, should we have let that? Should we not have?
Should I have erased it before I had a chance? Or,
I like that one.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. The story.
The story was fun. A little heavy on the reading, but
it was quite heavy on reading, but nothing, at least nothing so brain bustery that you're like, friggin' can't.
no, I think
Right. Yeah.
I think other than we got really tired for the very last thing, and so we needed to. Well, I needed a hint, so I just used it when it like.
Eventually,
I don't think we would have found that.
I had a vague memory, and then
You always talk about, and I said, no, we used that for the cloud head.
Right.
yeah, I had a vague memory. And
I'm sure at some point we would have went back to every piece of paper and be like,
Yeah. But it saved us time.
Yeah, no, I think that one, and it was just vague. It was like,
yeah, fine.
did he say something about this? And then I remembered
Yeah,
it would be good for your head and body, and then I was like, oh, it's probably both of them. So,
yeah, it wasn't really even that vague. It was just we weren't
yeah.
we weren't thinking.
a lot of
Yeah, I didn't read. Well, when I was being read and all that, I was doing the puzzles, so I wasn't even thinking.
But I think in general, it moved from beginning to end really well.
Yeah, and it was neat. I liked the mix of puzzling and then puzzling story. Like, it was story. but
at the beginning, we did like a good, 10-15 minutes of we don't know how to start.
Right.
But then once we figured that out,
One thing gets started, and then it's pretty linear. Which was nice. And see it. We've done some of those other ones where it's like literally all over. But you saw this like 10 years ago, and you're like, oh, now I get it.
No, I don't agree with that. I think we slowed down a little bit for technical difficulties, but we went to that 3248 pretty darn quick. And once we started reading those,
yeah.
then it was, because it said on that thing, file 3248, and we pulled that out. And very quickly, we saw those.
Someone was alive.
And then once we read them, we knew what to do.
Right.
I think the phone number was the.
The phone number was a slow.
Yeah,
Because that.
that's what I'm saying. It took us a while to get.
Yeah, no, okay, I'll take it.
And then it took off from there.
Yeah.
And you guys,
I
you remember a lot that tried to phone them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of
Before we
forced it.
solved the puzzle, but we had the puzzle. We just had to solve the puzzle,
Right.
tell us to go to the phone number.
Right.
But they gave it to us.
Yeah,
We just
we
needed.
gotta move
And
around.
they gave the, yeah.
And they did it because it was one step away, so it wasn't even a hard code. He was making it harder than it used to be.
Yeah.
And I was, dig on it.
You're right. Yeah,
You're generally, you take the letters and you're like, oh, the most common letters, E,
Right.
statistically, and that's what he was doing. And I was like,
Also double letters.
Gotcha.
And my second guess was L.
and I was like, literally, the note says one step away. So what happens if we just take every letter and just go
Right.
the next letter over, and it was.
And
it was
the phone number could have been given to us in a secret way, but the fact it was on the letterhead.
Yeah.
Because we had it some other.
Yeah, we've done that before.
Yeah, that's.
Overall, very good.
Yeah.
And now we were reminded of one that I actually did. That was the worst puzzle.
I also will say that,
Which one was that?
That was the medallion with the icons that you could barely see.
Oh, right.
Just like,
Indoors. Hello.
Oh, I didn't mind them. Well, again, I like PostCurious, so I ended up liking it.
I didn't mind the
game,
the
it
game.
was
I liked it
specific.
that specific. It was so hard to read
It's
it.
like the wood
Yeah,
burning.
like you-
And look, not to rag on them during these people's game, but we have the same problem with, you gotta show this in the sunlight and the colors didn't quite match up. So they try to make it exciting by adding something that's a little bit
I like the physical
out of channel.
Yeah.
But yeah, and this one, we had various puzzles, but we also had to do some chemistry, and I had to take two classes of doing it.
That was also pretty awesome to see that. And the thing that was great is you stacked them in a way that it was last.
Yeah.
So we're kind of, and the thing that was crazy is you had to hit that and you go, well, is this something? And by the time you handed it to me, it was like, oh,
Yeah.
like you were looking at probably something small and it got to me and I was like, yeah. And then I turned and it was like, that's
something small that grows.
I wonder if that's what all this space looks like. I wonder if that stuff is what this is.
Yeah. That was fun.
That was fun.
Those came in a box on the bottom that said "Do not eat." And what did Michael do? He was going to his neighbor's gate to plant it off the table.
All right.
It literally set it on there because of people like you, and it still got ignored. So we're not responsible. Well,
That was fun.
Yeah.
And much smoother than the puzzle was.
oh, gotcha. Which is so. I think you read that on your phone. Yeah, you can make it earlier. Yes.
One puzzle I had.
I've never seen
I
unlocked so hard.
That was an unlock love. It was
Yeah, I
not.
feel like we're pretty,
Used to.
as a group, we're
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty.
yeah, we're
Yes.
we're a pretty confident puzzle solving group. I feel
Yeah, no. Between the
crazy.
there are very few puzzles that at least one of us are not on a track with. So it is rare that
That was.
we miss like major things.
There was like, I think two,
Shooting the red guy.
yeah. There were two that annoyed me for seeming to be unfair, and I think one of them was that 99 that was a 66.
That one.
Yep.
Because I really wanted it to be in the reflection art, not in the.
Turn it upside down.
Yeah, when you turn the car upside down,
Or
the 99 gets.
or at least a hint of it in the symbol, like,
Yeah.
you know, that the symbol's there, even though you couldn't read it.
Right.
Don't you want to bet that powder stuff is diaper stuff?
Because of me.
Super absorbent
Yeah.
and rising. I think
Yeah.
that's diaper filler.
That's, whatever it is.
Well, then I'll probably say, oh, I know what a diaper filler too.
We all know you got your depend, no, I'm just kidding.
I'm not quite all the things, not quite yet.
You still have tons of that.
People, I know, people wear them to New York for the New Year's Eve thing, which, oh, yeah.
Yes.
it's insane.
Yeah. Also, people will wear them cross country.